me dirty, so
now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it deep. All by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it deep. All by his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm first grade ballin', trying to get my bread long. You know the game gone and my mind been blown. Different decisions that I done made got me fucked up now. Still gon' thug the life I'm living, still gon' hold this shit down. Every day of my life, yeah, nigga chasing cheese. And the same niggas that be around there won't see you off your feet. My mama been doing bad, but I ain't going into that. I done picked that girl up when I caught my first package. Chavis Yellow. Me and my people hurting for something for a day. That shit happened, the next man ain't getting nothing. Faded the root of evil, and that's my damn best friend. I put that on my life, ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. You try to jam it, yeah, that ass getting chopped. Trying to serve, ain't got no business on my block, I bitch you getting chopped. Now either way you try to fuck with my partner, don't believe that ass getting chopped. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it deep. All by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it deep. All by his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm back in the mix. Them flaky niggas better stand down. Came home, got me some yam, I'm the man now. Niggas, some bitches all from my face, I ain't know who it is. Everybody up from my mix like I'm a hero and shit. Fall back, I'll buy a brick. Right now, I'm on a mission. I'm giving you 2 for 20, got grams going for 50. Putting that in my pockets, the nigga, you bullshitting. What the fuck, you ain't listen? I done told you I got to get it. Nobody depending on me, so it's all mine. I ain't stressing out by myself, that's how it going down. My mama fighting a little addiction, she gon' be alright. Before I ever tweaking and begging, I put something up on the pipe. It's a no fraction of my life, still all in for a lick. Lurking for fatty, looking for niggas to tone mix. Start to lurking if I'm hurting, different side come out. That flip shit, Dr. Jacob, Mr. High come out. Gonna be, you know how I played it all. That nigga burn it deep.
What's going on? Welcome to the channel. It's your boy PBK9's on the PBC Pelican Bay's Corner, where I'm giving it to you fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. We're gonna talk a little bit about them Yellow John dogs tonight. We're gonna touch up on a few pedigrees, and I got a question that I want to talk about when it comes to the scratch to win rule, and a couple more dogs that I want to ask brothers their opinion about as well. Some of these dogs with a lot of wins, you know, because sometimes we look at them dogs with a lot of wins like they ain't legitimate, you know. So I'm gonna speak about that as well. Hope everybody having a great day, man. Had a great weekend, staying out that heat, you know, staying cool, and just doing the right things with these dogs, man. Big shout out to the brother Street Rossi. Been rocking with me before anybody got up in here tonight, man. What's up, Street Rossi? Paul Johnson, what's going on, brother? Salute to you. 6 Dog in the building. Mr. 216 Bulldogs in the building. What's going on with your dog? You know what I'm saying? John Demery, salute to you, fam. Appreciate you dropping in like you always do. Cuban Lynn Johnson. What's going on? Showtime Kennels in the building with your boy. You know, hey, Houston, Texas in the building. Yes, sir, man. Salute all my Bulldoggers across the whole Texas. bulldogging and doing what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Before I get into this pedigree, because what I want to do is I kind of want to look at Yellow John pedigree, but not necessarily Yellow John. I want to look at his siblings, the same size, the full siblings, same brother, same daddy, same mama, and I want to look at several of the offspring of his siblings. It's really not focused on Yellow John tonight, but I want to check the dogs out that's bred just like him and see what type of dogs that they produce across the world. You know what I'm saying? First thing I want to talk about, to go ahead and get this thing jumping off real quick, like the scratch to win rule. The scratch to win rule, I always told you I was against that rule. And me and one of my homeboys was talking, so that's why I came up with this question right here. And scratch to win, you really gotta be careful with these younger brothers today's time, because you'll get pistol whipped, shot, and all kind of shit dealing with them YNs out there when it comes to scratch to win. When them boys know you stop scratching, you lost. But they may do the scratch to win nowadays time, you know what I'm saying? They may do the scratch to win. But my thing is, when it comes to scratch to win, let's talk about it. Scratch to win is never a rule that I went by. So I always speak against it. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, the scratch to win is for the losing person, the losing dog. You trying to figure out a way to keep your money. You don't mind you losing as saying, oh, I lost, but you want to figure out a way to keep your money, But let me ask you this. Say we doing scratch to win. All right. Your dog take a 12 count, which automatically he lost if he don't make contact by 10. He take a 12 count. He went over there, but he took 12 seconds, so that means he lost. All right. Now, my dog don't scratch at all. So in that particular situation, you're going to be saying, oh, at least my dog did scratch. At least my dog did scratch. He made a 12 count. See, it's a whole bunch of other scenarios that come up when you're doing that type of stuff, man. The official rules where the brothers was going by from the 1900s to the 1920s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, 70s, the 80s, and then they start switching it up around the 90s. Start adding all these other type of rules and stuff in the 90s. They went, if your dog didn't scratch, that was his ass. I can't worry about whether Street Rossi dog scratch or Showtime dog don't scratch. I got to make sure mine scratch. As long as mine scratching, then the show is still on. If mine stops scratching, then shit, only be disappointed in yourself. You can't look for the other man to bring you out of the darkness by not scratching. I was in a situation a while back, in the Wild Wild West days, where I was handling for another brother. I was the handler, and I know, in my head, we doing whoever stopped first, it's over. So I see the other dog he's getting weaker and weaker and slower on the scratching, and I could tell he's not gonna scratch again on his next scratch. So I hurry up and make a handle. I make a handle and get my dog back to the corner. He didn't scratch. He came all the way across, and he stopped after he crossed the middle. He stopped, and he didn't come face to face with my dog. He made a turn and veered off to the other direction. Hey, shit, I picked the dog up and stepped out the box celebrating. They were like, oh, no, you gotta come back in. We doing scratch to win. And I didn't put up a fuss about it because I was just the handler. I wasn't the owner of the dog. You want to go back and do that? Y'all scratch to win. So I put the dog back in the square and let him scratch one more time. So, but scratch to win, man, in my opinion, it's just celebrating the losers. That's the way I look at it. Celebrating the losers or giving the losers a way out to save their money. If because I hear some brothers say that you want to find out, you want to make sure, the other dog, you're not about to lose $100,000 to a Kurt or But the thing is, you can't worry about the other dog. You got to only worry about your dog. It don't matter what the other dog do. If your dog's still scratching, the show is still on. If your dog stops scratching first, then that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? The man don't got to show you no scratch. And just like my boy say, you want to see him scratch, bet the pot on him. You know, bet if we was going for 2,000, put 2,000 on it that he gonna scratch, double or nothing. You get your money right now if he don't scratch, and I'll give you the other 2,000. Even though I win, I'll give you your money back if he don't scratch, or you can double what you got about to pay me if he scratch. You know, so in my opinion, and like I said, in my opinion, and I'm only going by what the old schoolers was doing. You know, I only ran across the scratch to win several times, but I ran across the other shit a whole bunch of times where people say it's over once one dog stops scratching. You know, and I heard the courtesy scratch, brothers asking for courtesy scratches plenty of times. And like we always say, the only way you're gonna ask for a courtesy scratch if it's not scratch to win. If it's whoever stopped first, the show is over. So let me get a courtesy scratch to show you this bulldog still coming across like a bulldog. You know what I'm saying? But like the brother say, if that's the rules you agree to, you know what I'm saying? You agree to it. Hey, now another thing, if your dog passed away, your dog DOA, I'm not scratching to no dead dog. You know what I'm saying? Even though I trained my dogs back in them days to go to a dead dog, I'm not scratching to no dead dog. The show over. This motherfucker dead. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker dead. What the purpose of me scratching for? Because the loser don't want to. It's about like the crab in the barrel mentality. You stuck in the barrel, so you don't really be stuck in the barrel. You know what I'm saying? Your shit over. I don't care if you had a heart attack. That's the way you're supposed to work your keep and make sure you got a healthy dog before you come in there. Make sure he can take the work that he about to get into before he get there. Work him hard as you can work him to get the most you can get out of him for the longest period of time. That's what the whole keep process is about. You know, and that's why I like a natural damn dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna speak high on the natural dogs. You know, brothers who know to use the shot can speak high on the shot. You know, no disrespect to anybody who uses the shot. But when the going get going and that dog start heating up, listen here, man. Once they get to that point of exhaustion, it's a wrap. No matter if they got if once they're exhausted, they're exhausted. It don't matter if you give them the shot or they're natural. But their chance of recovery with a natural dog is a whole lot better than a dog that's on the shot. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about recovering, getting his second win. I'm talking about recovering from exhaustion. When you pick him up and his body went limp. You know he ain't got nothing left in him. Once he get like that, and he got them shots in him, it ain't no coming back. You know, ain't no coming back. No, man. Vance says scratch to win automatic in the rules. No, man. The real rules is you scratch until one other dog stops scratching. You know, they can't. I look for them, Vance. I look for them. Every set of rules that I pull up, it don't say nothing about scratch to win. Now you scratch to win if your dog out of hole and the other dog out of hole, nobody making a hole, and you gotta figure out some type of situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do a scratch to win. Or if y'all decided to do scratch to win, before the show. But out of hole, both dogs out of hole, then you do a scratch to win type situation. But if both dogs ain't out of hole, oh no, your dog stop. Shit, me, that motherfucker lost. You know what I'm saying? I probably read what you said wrong, Vance. Oh yeah, the out of hole count. Yeah, the out of hole count is a big difference. You know, when you do that out of hole, it makes a big difference as far as how the rules change up a little bit. You know, make a big difference. I just think, man, that scratch to win, I don't think it's a rule that the winner, if you know your dog gonna win, you ain't gonna, you're not worried about scratching to win. It's only a rule that's catering to the losers. You know, I heard not, and I want to say this, because Going Hard them be speaking about that a lot. I didn't hear this from Going Hard them, you know. So I wanted to say this, and I'm not making this comment directing it towards them brothers. You know, I heard this from somebody else. You don't want to see your dog, you don't want to pay, and the other dog is occur too. But that shit don't matter, man. That shit don't matter. You know, your dog gotta keep coming. If your dog don't keep coming, then that's a wrap. You know, and like I said, what's gonna happen if your dog take a 12 count, he automatically lost, even in the scratch to win. If he take a 12 count, his scratches, he might as well stay between your legs. And if my dog still scratching a scratch to win, and your dog took a 12 count, I won, right? But if we doing by the regular Cajun rules, I mean, we doing the scratch to win, and your dog do the 12 count, and then my dog don't even come at all. It's gonna be an argument out there, man. Oh, I came across, at least I came across, especially if you're talking about 50,000, 100,000, you know, especially if you're talking about these crazy ass YNs. Man, I can see it right now, somebody getting shot at the box because the YNs dog scratched on 12 seconds and the other dog didn't scratch at all. The first dog scratched at 12 seconds, the other dog didn't scratch at all. Man, that motherfucker who scratched 12 seconds gonna be feeling like he won. He gonna go out. He gonna trip. You know. So I mean, but hey, the main key that they always say, and the main thing they always say is the rules are discussed beforehand. So whatever you agree to is what you agree to, and it go down just like that. You know, just like that. Now, I wanted to talk about some of these dogs with these hellified records, and I wanted to, you know, put some pedigrees up here. We're gonna get to the Yellow John. We're gonna get to the Yellow John stuff, but I want to talk about this dog right here real quick. The melonhead dog, because he's a 7, I want to say 19, might be 17. 17-time winner. They don't got a picture of him, but I've seen a picture of him before. He's coming down off a ham and snort pig. And on Online Peg, they had his pedigree up there, but I don't see, they got him unknown on the bottom on this. But this is the dog I was talking about, I was trying to speak about a few weeks ago, Melonhead. And I forgot his kennel name, but they don't got it posted up here. 17-time winner, 1-time loser. And this dog here is more recent than the, I want to say, what that's the Kobe dog we were speaking about the last time with all the wins, had all the wins and stuff. And this dog is more recent, 17-time winner. You know, what y'all think about that, man? And it might be some brothers down in the chat that may know the melonhead dog. "17-time winner." Melonhead. King Scrooge in the building. Brad Anderson, what's going on with you, big dog? What's going on? Salute to my brother Vance in the building. Mad Doctor, I ain't sure if I say salute to you yet or not, brother. Big salute to my brother Mad Doctor in the building if I didn't. You know? Just talking about Melonhead. I was trying to see if he had any offspring, man, but I didn't see no offspring coming off of him. But I like I said, I do see it coming down off the snort pig, dog. So that, you know, he's an alligator dog on the top side. I ain't sure what it is on the bottom because you can see he's got all unknowns right here. But one thing I will say though, man, one thing I will say, speaking for the dogs with a lot of wins on their record, I'm gonna probably say that all 17 of these weren't contracted shows. That he did have some OTCs probably. You know, I can't guarantee that, but I'm just assuming that, you know. But what I will say is, when you have these dogs like this, that I call this ran through the mud. I call these dogs ran through the mud. When I say that, I mean they so experienced. You know what I'm saying? They so experienced. It's hard to beat these type of dogs sometimes. It depends on your competition a lot. You know what kind of competition you're going into. But when you get these dogs that done been in, just imagine you talking about a dog that's a 10-time winner, a 9-time winner, contracted shows and all. Contracted shows. We ain't talking about no OTCs. You know, that's not even including his OTCs. Man, it's gonna be hard to beat them kind of dogs. You know what I'm saying? The experience on these dogs, the smartness that these dogs gonna have. You know, these dogs they're gonna seem like machines. You know what I'm saying? He got a one-time loss down there. So obviously somebody got in his ass. You know, somebody got in his ass, whether it was early in his career or late in his career. You know, we don't know right now. Unless somebody get up here and give us the story about it, or at least tell us about this dog. You know. But this was the dog, like I said, I was trying to think of his name a few weeks back and I couldn't figure it out, and it just came to my head, you know, when I was doing my notes for this video. Old Melonhead. And like I said, on Online Ped, they got a picture of the dog. Gator dog. Like I've heard already that Barracuda got a lot of OTCs, you know, in the record that we speak about with him. You know, what we call Barracuda, a 9-time winner, but they say a lot of them shows was OTCs with Barracuda. Street Rossi asked, when I see dogs with the wins like that, do I think they're consistently being rolled in the box or really and really getting a break between each match? Now, you know, I said this before, I'll say it again. I've seen dogs, you know, roll and not get injured a lot. Just like any other brother that was really, you know, out there back in the days. You seen dogs that go and they do what they do and they don't really get injured. You know, you go into stuff like that. You know, it may be a show where y'all really thinking high on the dog that you're going into and it don't last for 5 minutes. You know, so you know, as far as the box wise, you know, you can do it in the box and still be OTC. You know, you just ain't do a contract on it. You ain't do a keep on a dog. You know, but you got the box situation and you ready to put them in the box. You know what I'm saying? Now with Barracuda, Brother Van say 3 contracted matches, and he got 6 that people speak about. I mean, 6 more that people speak about, 9 altogether. You know, so shit. And in actuality, he's only supposed to be a champion. If he's only got 3 contracted shows, he's only supposed to be a champion. You know, but we call him Grand Champion Barracuda, 9-time winner. You know, and there's probably a lot of dogs just like that, man. You know, but like I said, I was making this point. When you got dogs like we're gonna add the OTCs and all. We talking about he done got he around 15 matches, 15 shows or whatever. We talking OTCs and a few contracted shows or whatever. It's gonna be hard to beat them type of dogs, man. These dogs are super smart. You know, they ain't make it that far, make it that long for nothing. And like I said, even if you're not putting them on the stiffest competition all the time, you know, you can't help how the brother that bring, unless you just straight up cherry picking and you know you got a greenhorn over here and he just buying good dogs from people and he don't know what he doing and you just cherry picking and sticking strictly to him and them kind of people, then you don't know what kind of no bulldog man you're gonna run into. That's the excitement in the game. You could be going into somebody that really know what they're doing, or you could be somebody that don't really got a lot of knowledge on his situation. You know, You just know he not the police and he not gonna get you in no trouble, and he good peoples on that end. But you don't know how he taking care of his dog. You know, one bad week in a keep when it get close to showtime. Say you got an 8-week keep and you did good, but the last 2 weeks you kind of screwed up on your keep. That should have played a major part in your dog coming out performing in that show. And he may look like bullshit. You know, may look like bullshit. Oh, and let me say this before I forget about it. When we were speaking about scratch to win, you know, what's the point of worrying about if you lose your money to a cur? Then you saying, what's the difference between that and you got beat by a dog and that dog come out and lose his next match? Don't look nothing like he looked in the match against you. Look like a totally different dog. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the same dog that's the same dog literally, but he don't look like the same dog that went against my dog. The next dog he went on made him look like a cur. And them boys gonna be like, damn, man, you got beat by that dog? Or Barracuda got beat by this dog? You know, when he came out and got shut out, he got shut down in 15 minutes. That's the dog that beat Barracuda. You know, so I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, but I think the more action your dog get into, the harder it is gonna be to beat him. So if that Kobe dog that we was talking about a while back, just say he was doing OTCs and he may have went against a different breed of dog. You know, he's still gonna be a whole lot smarter than a dog that you talking about is a 2-timer and you put him on that dog. Can you imagine a 2-timer going against him? The brother who got the 24-time winner, they're gonna feel automatic with that dog. Man, I'm quite sure if Kobe was around to speak about it, then he'll probably say he'll put that dog on anything. 24 times, you done seen him on big dog, small dog, crazy dog, these kind of dogs, them kind of dogs, you know. And 24 shows or 17 shows and 12 shows, you done beat a killer. There's no way you had that many shows and you didn't go up into a killer at least one time. And I ain't talking about no good pit bull. I'm talking about a finisher, one that know how to take one out. Yes, sir, man. But I was wondering about this melonhead dog, you know, because he's a 17-time winner. And I seen this a long time ago. And I just wanted to speak about it because I did see it. And it caught my eye. I'm like, damn, that joker there he was doing his thing. And we always gotta remember, man, the further we go back, the more bulldogging them brothers did. We think we was bulldogging in the 90s and the brothers was bulldogging like a motherfucker in the 80s. Imagine in the 60s and the 70s, man, these brothers was bulldogging. You know, I mean, you don't think they had antibiotics? Only thing that we got different now that they probably didn't have back then, at least I'm gonna say in the 60s and 70s and stuff, we got a little more equipment as far as conditioning the dog and a little more technology as far as that type of stuff. But it was always the treadmill. That's all you need. And it was always a bicycle. That's all you need. You know, and I'm quite sure they was doing flirt pole back then. You know what I'm saying? Flirt pole ain't just started in the 90s and the 80s. The brothers was doing it way back when. And that's really all you need. All that other shit is stuff that, you know, make you feel comfortable. At the end of the day, it really don't need nothing but a bicycle. You know? So you go back, further you go back, man, they was bulldogging. And that's why I say I'm gonna listen to my brothers in the chat, and I agree with you know, brothers sometimes, but in this particular situation, I just have to look at it like that, man. You know, the further you go back, the more stories you hear about dogs that went over 3 and 5 wins. That's the limits in today's time. You get 3 wins, you don't even try to go no further. You get 5 wins, you don't even proceed to go further. You know? But I don't think it was like that back in the day days, man. them brothers kept rolling them dogs, in my opinion. Sometimes, and I'm like I said, I'm not gonna argue the fact whether each one of them was contracted. You know, I argue the fact that each one of them was bulldogs more than I argue the fact that each one of them was contracted, because I'm not gonna sit there and lie like I think he had a 24-time winner and all of them was contracted. It's gonna be a time when somebody talking trash and they feel like they got a bulldog and you gonna say, bring them, go get them. You know what I'm saying? Or he told you to go get that dog that's so people speak so high on these days. Go get them. They got something for them. And you go get them. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they was doing weight pulling. Street Rossi asked, was they doing weight pulling back then? Yeah, I think they was doing weight pull back then, because you had to make the dog strong, and that was that would have been common sense to brothers like Mr. Colby and Mr. Lightning and all them brothers. They would have been pulling weights. Definitely, they would have been pulling weights and treadmills and weights and cardio. They would have definitely been doing it, so they wouldn't have really lost no steps. You know what I'm saying? We got things where even in my days I seen from the fish scale, what they call the fish scale, or the scale that you hang your deer meat and stuff from, the little rectangle scale, to the digital scales that they got now. Even in my time I seen technology and stuff change a little different. You can't manipulate them digital scales the way you could manipulate them fish scales back in the day. I told you the story already about how brothers have had a scale to where it weigh right for them, but it make your dog look lighter. In actuality, their dog is a little bit heavier because they're playing with them scales. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, you don't have to use them in more modern day time. You got the digital scale that shows you the point, 54.6 or something like that. That point one, you might be supposed to come in at 50 pounds, and your dog came in at 50.2. Man, give me my fucking forfeit money. You know what I'm saying? If you can't piss that piss out, give me my forfeit money, 50.2. And then a brother will try to pressure you to put your dog on him, but that's just your choice. You get the win and you get the forfeit money with a single point over the pound that you're supposed to be going in at. You can let your pride get to you. When people out there talking shit, you can let your pride get to you, and he a 0.5 over. He's supposed to come in at 50. He's 50.5 pounds, which ain't much. But at the same time, you can take that as a win, and you gone get the money. I don't know how these little YNs gonna do it today. I believe they won't let you leave with the money. Oh, he 50.1, he 50.2, and you can't piss that weight off or drain that weight, because you at the scales now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about coming back in no 3 or 4 hours. You at the scales. If the man won't, he can let you walk on the street and piss and all that shit, and hopefully you can piss off a 0.1. Then you come back, you're 50.0.7. You ain't even a 1 no more. You're 50.0 point something. And hey, but you still ain't 50. And the old saying, the folk used to tell me, you rather come in lighter than come in heavy. If you 50, bring them in at 49 something. If you scared you can't bring them in on the dot, bring them in at 49.5 or 49. Give them some weight. If you scared you can't bring them in on the dime. You know what I'm saying? You know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta have your test piece, Vance. Talking about the test piece with your scale. Yeah, you want to have your test piece, and I would bring my own scale. Just even if I don't use it, if it start looking shady, put my dog on my scale and see what it weighs. You know what I'm saying? Put my dog on my scale. But when I got the scale game ran on me, I was young in the game, in my teens. When I got the scale game ran on me. But that hanging scale ain't shit on them digital scales, them digital hanging scales. You know, you see the little thing bouncing and the little hand bouncing beside the number. You can see the line, the little lines up there that may equal to the 0.1 or 0.2 or 0.3 or whatever. You see the little lines on the hanging scale, but in them digital scales, it makes it far easier for the brothers in the 2000s era. You know what I'm saying? To actually put that dog on point. Street Rossi said, when I was rolling in the box and my parents found out about it, how did they come at me? My parents never found out Street Rossi. My grandmama found out though. And she said, stop fighting them damn dogs. She come out there, stop fighting them damn dogs. You know, but she ain't cuss, but she said, you know, you need to stop all that and all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I never really, you know, did it around the house like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, to where my parents and stuff could find out about it. I always went off places and shit. You know, took them from the house. Cause a dog that'll roll in the yard is a yard dog. He'd do good in the yard, but you gotta take him off. Yes, sir, man. They different, man. They different in today's time. They different in today's time. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because you don't have to worry about the shit that you got to worry about in today's time. You know what I'm saying? I came up with brothers. We didn't try to, I mean, I know folk that had thousands of people at the shows and stuff like that, man. But it was different. Like I said before, I got if it's me and I got 20 homeboys when I'm doing my dog in the neighborhood, in the square, in the neighborhood. It might be 20 or 30 motherfuckers around that see my dog go, right? But when it's time for me to go, I'm more worried about having a bulldog. I'm not worried about trying to make 100,000. You know, I never bet that type of money on my shit. Because the name of the game is worrying about if you got a bulldog or not. You know, I could pick my dog up at 2 hours because I don't got all that money up on him. You know what I'm saying? I could take my dog home in 2 hours and get him back right because I don't got all that money on him. You know, when the purse super high, you can't even pick your damn dog up. Cause he got 100,000, he can't pick him up. You know what I'm saying? He can't pick him up. You know, see, it's a difference, mad dollar, between a freshman and a senior and the YNs. See, a freshman is just somebody who green, and the seniors are the dudes who the seniors in the game. But these YNs, they do everything different, every single thing different than it was did in the early 2000s and the 90s and the 80s. Every single thing, not just the dogs. I seen one walking the other day with a damn hoodie on in the 100-something degree weather. You know what I'm saying? 100-something degree, dog. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit make the police come at you. You know? No, see, man, we was once young. We was once young, dog. You know, we was once young, and it was way different when we was young compared to these brothers out here now that's young in the game period. Like I say, whether it's dogs, whether it's music, you was young listening to music too. You was young with your fashion and all that type of stuff too. But it ain't the same as these brothers out here now. You're wearing spandex and all type of shit. You're dancing like females and all that type of shit. We was all young, but we didn't do the same things that they doing now, that they think cool now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's a big difference, dog. Shit, we was all young, but we didn't do the things that they do now. This is what they call YN stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff that they look at like it's cool. You know? We was all in the streets. Or we was all doing this, or we was all doing that. But it's a big difference, dog. Big difference. You ain't had no 100 motherfuckers around the box that and 50 of them ain't even bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? If you got 100 people around the square back in them days, it was 100 bulldoggers, at least 80 some bulldoggers that were really bulldogging. Or close, maybe a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Now, shit, you go out there, you got the people in the square, they probably bulldoggers. You got the referee, he probably a bulldogger. And you may got a couple of them on outside that's bulldoggers. And the rest of them is gamblers. The rest of them don't even give a damn about a bulldog and all that other type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's different. These YNs play every game different. Every game. You know, we was young and we rapped and we made music. You know what I'm saying? But we rapped about making money, selling this, doing this, but we ain't rap about our crimes. We ain't talking about smoking a brother that got killed and all kind of stuff. You know, they do it different these days, dog. You know what I'm saying? They do it different, man. Brothers got busted with drugs back then. You know, brothers got busted with drugs. Like I was saying before, you know, you had people who got busted. But the rate that it happens in today's time, shit, brothers, you would think brothers would know. Don't keep the dogs at your house if you in the game. Keep the dogs somewhere else. That's gonna be the play for the future. You can't keep these dogs at your house if it's a chance they're gonna bring a search warrant for drugs to your house. Because now you're a dog fighter. But at the end of the day, truthfully, being classified as a dog fighter and you got caught with drugs, it don't even matter. Because a dog fighting can't get you no more than 2 years, 5 years, or 5 years at the max. You know, you plead guilty to it, 5 years, that shit ain't gonna be shit to the drugs that you get caught with. So it really don't even matter, tell you the truth. This motherfucker facing 20 years off the dope. He don't give a fuck about being classified as no damn dog fighter. James Nelson, what's going on, brother? What's going on? All right, now, I was talking about this melon head, dog. Now let me pull up Chavis Yellow John, and I want to look at some of his siblings. And seeing the offspring of them. Now we got George's Triple I. It's a dog I've seen in quite a few pedigrees. Check this one out. George's Triple I, Marlowe's Red Feather Red Boy. Bred just like Yellow John. Now we look at his offspring. See about this champion, McLean's champion Lucifer. And then when we talk about YNs in today's time, brother, compared to the YNs in our time, we was more accepted to information than these brothers is today time. This social media and this internet and all that other shit, it takes away from a young dog man really being groomed the right way. You know, he think he know every damn thing. The average young person now compared to the young brother back then. You know, you rarely gonna get a YN that got a chance to, or meet a YN that got a chance to go to these old schoolers' houses and talk about dogs and just chill and you ain't pressed to buy a dog. You ain't gotta be pressed to buy a dog, but you can come back and chill and talk and hang out and all type of stuff. We had the opportunity to do that in our younger days. You know what I'm saying? The same way every brother, I done heard more than one brother say this. The upkeep that the YNs did back then, the young brothers did back then, far exceeds the upkeep that these brothers do in modern day time. You had young doctors back then when it came to these bulldogs. You ain't got the same quality of young doctors out here now with these bulldogs. Back then, them young brothers knew how to take certain injuries and and fix this stuff. Even with the technology, they don't know how to do it now. They have them on the yard looking all fucked up and disfigured and all kind of shit. You know, you got more bulldoggers now, far as the whole population across America. You got more people dealing with these dogs now compared to the 90s. You had, in the 90s, shit, it was a little bit different because you ain't had no internet, none of that type of stuff till late 90s. You couldn't reach and get these bulldogs and find these dogs the way brothers finding them now. But the brothers who was finding them, they wanted to find them. And when they found them, they did something with them. And these brothers in today's time, they're going to be saying the same thing about the brothers for 15 years from now, 20 years from now. They'll be saying the same thing about it then, because it's going to be things that these brothers doing now in today's time that 20 years from now, they're going to be like, damn, y'all just straight up social media bulldoggers, just internet bulldoggers. You don't got no hands-on really with the stuff outside of just trying to roll something. You don't really got no real knowledge about the stuff. That's why one brother say, he told me these pedigreed websites, they're going to screw a lot of brothers up because they're going to feel like they got the knowledge about these red boy dogs, or they got the knowledge about the street Rossi dogs or the Mad Doctor dogs, when they ain't got the hands-on knowledge with it. They got the book knowledge from it. They can read it and they can see where it's coming from and that type of stuff, But the brothers who out here hands-on, you know what they know? A lot of these dogs got falsified pedigrees. A lot of these dogs, they got shipped away. They've been to the dog pound. They still using papers. So you might not got a red boy dog. You might got an Eli dog. These brothers that's hands-on out here over the past 20 years, they know that type of stuff. The ones that just want to read these pedigrees, they're going to go off these pedigrees, and these pedigrees ain't right all the time. And so they're going to get different type of results. But anyway, triple out red. We're looking at some of his offspring. This one is McLean's Lucifer. It got a bunch of unknowns on the bottom side. I'm gonna go to another one. I just want to see what Yellow John siblings was producing. And then we look at some of the offspring as well, other than Grand Champion Yellow. Georgia's Crazy Joe Punani. That's a hellified name there. Punani, I guess that's how you say it. Got a little posse on the bottom side. Still got an unknown on the bottom side. Now that dog that y'all see on my thumbnail, on my picture for the video, or for the channel tonight, that's Yellow John Jr. That dog that's on my thumbnail, that's Yellow John Jr. Let me go to another one of his siblings. I was looking up this Marlowe stuff right here, man. Marlowe's Venom. But they got the dog down as a male and a female. Right here, they got him as a male. Marlowe's Venom. Hey, brother Mitch, if you're out there, if you listen to my video while we on live, let me know if you know about that Venom dog. Because they got him as a female on one and got him as a male on some other ones. Got him as a male right there too. And these are Yellow John's full sisters and full brothers rather. See the offspring. Let me go to Offspring of Yellow John and check some of them out. Super Nance Boots. Let me check him out because it's one of the dogs that's in my pedigree with my dogs that I'm running. Super Nance Boots. Coming off Green Sandy. Now I wish I had could even speak to Mr. Green for the Green Sandy dog, or somebody who was affiliated with Green Sandy that could tell us about that dog or the quality of dog she was. I know she was a badass dog, you know, but I'm not sure myself because I don't know the dog. I'm not sure if they worked the dog or they just bred the dog because of how she was bred, brother and sister breeding. Brad Anderson say, got to be careful with the digital scale because they got to be collaborated. Yes, sir. I feel you on that, Brad. Hey, Archie Fuller in the building. Let me drop that link down in the chat for anybody that want to come up, talk a little dog talk or anything like that. Boom. Okay, Archie said that's a male. Say the Marlowe's Venom dog is a male. Now I'm trying to pull it up. I was trying to pull it up. I seen where it was Marlowe's Venom was on the female side, and it could be a totally different dog with the same name though. You know, could be a different dog with the same name. Yes, sir, man. Super Nance Boots. Red Boy Jocko breeding. No Grand Champion Yellow in the blood at all. Pure Red Boy Jocko to the T. You know, Red Boy Jocko to the T. Yellow John is straight Red Boy, and then you got Green Sandy, which is you know, daughter of Jocko himself. And this the thing. This the thing. You know, we can say this Red Boy Jocko. What y'all think about this though? Being that, you know, this is back in the days, and being that Apples is not a Jocko dog. Apples is a Hank dog. And Jocko is a Hank dog. So you think they would have been saying Red Boy Jocko with this breeding or Red Boy Hank with this breeding? Green Sandy. Or was Jocko named that strong, you know, during that time to where, you know, they still would have said it was straight Red Boy Jocko. But how would they call this side right here, the Apple side? Red Boy Hank dog or Red Boy Jocko? Now this the dog that's coming down in the Big John stuff right here, the Chavis Tipsy dog that I'm clicking on right now. That's the one that's coming down into that particular blood. When you look at Tipsy, look how she's bred. Yellow John, the Green Sandy. Then on the bottom side, Chavis Wiggles. Yellow John, the Chavis Judy. Took the daughter of Jocko and bred her back, which is Chavis Susie, and bred her back to Yellow John. Took the daughter of that and bred it back to Yellow John. So we super high Red Boy at this point. Chavis Wiggles, the Chavis Wiggles dog is super high Red Boy with that little bit of Jocko down on the bottom. Let's see what Chavis Lady Rose was coming down off of. Lady Rose was coming down off Jocko, so that was a Jocko daughter. Red Boy, that was actually Red Boy Jocko. with Alonzo stuff in it as well. Alonzo stuff in it as well. Black Beauty, Lady Sassy Me. All right. So this dog right here, Chavis Lady Rose, she Red Boy Jocko, and she got a little bit of that Black Beauty stuff on the bottom side as well. So you breed her to Jocko. Chavis Susie would have probably been a higher percentage of Jocko compared to Chavis Lady Rose. Susie would have had a higher Jocko ratio. Then you take that back to Yellow John, so you talking about a 50-50, close to a 50-50 cross right there. And then you take that dog and go back to Yellow John, so now you high on the Red Boy, about at least a 75% Red Boy. So that was a hellified bred dog that bred the Super Nance boots. Tipsy was. We got Grand Champion STP John Boy down in the bottom side. That's we talking about Yellow John offspring here. Now we got Carolina Kennels, Me Jake. Now let's see if Carolina Kennels bred this stuff, the termite stuff that they had. Carolina Kennels Jake. They don't got nothing but one offspring down there for him. See how he bred. He's a red boy. He's a red boy Jocko, but he don't got the termite in him. Red Snapper. Gain Melvin's Jr. I heard somebody speaking about a Sugar Ray dog, but I'm not sure if that's the same one. Chavis Curly. Champion Victor. Check out Champion Victor. Yellow John and Yellow John daughter. So this dog right here is gonna be almost heavy red boy. Let me check the bottom side and see what this Chavis Lady Sanka coming on off of. That's a red boy Jocko dog. Same way the one we was talking about earlier was bred. Coming off of Chavis Apples and Jocko. Made Green's Coffee. Green Coffee and Green Sandy was bred just alike. Might have been off the same litter. If they weren't the same litter, he went back and got him some more of that stuff. So he apparently liked it. Went back into Yellow John with it. Made short stuff. Went back into Yellow John with it. Made Curly. Went back into Yellow John with it. Made Daisy. Now, you see more breedings like that with Yellow John than you see with Yellow. And you know what I'm saying? If you don't see, well, David Tant didn't take, I'm guessing that Yellow wasn't a good producer as Yellow John was. You know, and I'm just, stating my opinion. When you see the yellow breeders, you see some inbreeding, some line breeders and different things. But when you go back to the Yellow John era, they really bred the hell out of that dog. And made good dogs. He's the type of dog that you don't got 20 pages of breedings, but you got a lot of good dogs that came off of them. Just for the few pages that he got, you got a lot of good dogs that came down off of him. Dangerous Dan. Let me type in Dangerous Dan real quick, cause that's the termite. That's the termite stuff. Well, that's termite Pappy. Yeah, that's the pedigree I seen earlier, Vance. While I was talking about one of them dogs I was talking about earlier, it was bred to Lady Sassy Mead and that's the Jocko, Red Boy Jocko. So this one here gonna have a higher percentage of Jocko than the Red Boy. 50% Jocko, and then your Red Boy gonna be about what 25%. Then you got your Lonzo stuff on the bottom. That Lonzo Andy is the same thing that's in the Zebo stuff, right? Lonzo's Andy, the same thing in the Zebo, the same thing that's in. Well, we know it's in Termite because Dangerous Dad is Termite Daddy. Let me check a couple of these Carolina Kennel dogs out real quick. Carolina Kennel Sally, Dangerous Dan, and Carolina Kennels Dallas. Red Boy, Red Boy. Let's see what this Whaley's Red Eagle coming down off of. That's more Red Boy. Let's see what Madeleine's Crooked Tail coming down off of. Madeleine's Outlaw. Madeleine's Outlaw. All right, so when we look at Carolina Kennel Sally, got a little bit of Outlaw on the bottom. Red Boy, Red Boy, Red Boy, Red Boy. So this Dallas dog right here is gonna be super high in Red Boy with the Jocko. So it's gonna be probably I'm gonna give it a probably about a good 25% Jocko, 25% Jocko, and probably about a good at least 60 some percent, maybe close to 70 some percent of Red Boy. Now let's go down to the little chart thing and see what they're talking about. 25% Jocko. Yep. Red Boy, 25%. Now, and see, this what I be talking about, right? They got Red Boy, 25% of Red Boy blood. But we look at the pedigree and we know damn well this is more than 25% Red Boy dog here. You know, with all these dogs in here coming down off of Red Boy. So you just gotta know how to read them charts, to read that pedigree, man. Can't really rely on them charts at the bottom down here to give you all your information and say that's how you know what you're going by. You gotta know how to read them. Because if every dog that's in this pedigree is coming down off Red Boy, and several dogs on the top side is coming down off Red Boy, there's no way he's 25% Red Boy. They got him 25% Red Boy, 25% Sassy Mead, Red Ace, and a lot of these dogs that they're talking about is Red Boy dogs. 12% Jackson's Hank. See, Red Boy Jr. 12%. And they're not actually judging the actual. They're giving each dog their own I guess blood in the dog. No matter if it's off of Red Boy or not. Red Boy is his own dog and Red Boy Jr. is his own dog. This is what they're saying. Just because he off of Red Boy, they ain't adding that into the Red Boy statistics. Dangerous Dan. Hey, what color was Dangerous Dan? Anybody down in the chat that know? Vance, any of y'all brothers you know? What color was Dangerous Dan? Let me see if I can pull up Carolina Kennels Buddy Red. I don't think I seen that, but I'm gonna type it in on the thing. What color was Dangerous Dan? Was he a black dog? That one ain't come up, man. Yeah, that one ain't come up. I'm just gonna type in champion Buddy Red. That ain't come up with nothing. But we done when we talked about the Carolina Kennel termite last time. Hey, and man, termite look like the damn Zebo shit, and that stuff that's coming from that Lonzo's Andy dog. Through the lady Sassy Me. That dog look like Zebo and termite. Same thing we was talking about last time. That's Vindicator Daddy, Zebo Daddy, Argo. Let me check this out. Lonzo Pratt's breed of this dog, Champion Jocko, Argo Apple Jr. I don't know what the hell they mean by that shit. Still looking at Dangerous Dan. Let me go to half siblings. Half siblings of Yellow John. That's what we got. Bailey's Bingo right here. Now, only difference between Bailey's Bingo and Yellow John is Yellow John was off Marlowe's Red Feather, and he's off Marlowe's Fanny. Both dogs are predominantly red boy though, pretty much for the most part. And La Passe at the bottom. So Bingo and Yellow John would have been half brothers. Same side, different mamas. Going into the half siblings again. Yes, sir, Mad Doctor. You say dig in on Hank Pin. All right, let me go to old Hank. You talk about Hank from Jocko Hank, right? I'm gonna go check him out right now. Hey Kyle, I was looking for the Buddy Red dog, man. Vance, I was looking for the Buddy Red. If you pull up Omega Red, Buddy, okay, I got you. Oh, and I know how to get Omega Red, so Buddy Red is his father. All right, let me write this down real quick. As far as the Hank dog, we're gonna go to the Hank dog after we get off of the Omega Red dog. Jackson's Hank. Write this down in my notes real quick. Yeah, we gonna get into that Hank, brother Mad Doctor. Now let me go to Super Kennel Omega Red. And Buddy Red is his daddy. Paul's Buddy Red. That's why I couldn't find it. That's why I couldn't find it. All right, we got Dangerous Dan in the second generation. All right, we just got off that Dangerous Dan. We know they got the Lady Sassy Mead in the bottom side, and that's going back to the Red Boy Jocko with a little bit of that Lonzo stuff in there through that Lady Sassy Mead. Carolina Kennels, Dallas on the bottom of that, which you see a couple Medlin's dogs. And we got the infamous Red Boy Jocko breeding that Grand Champion Yellow came off of, which was the Grand Champion Gaines Jr. dog. He bred to Dallas, and Dangerous Dan bred to Dallas. And he took both of them dogs and bred them together to get Buddy Red. That's why Buddy Red was so damn good. He had a hell of a damn little puzzle he put together there. Took that one, that Gaines Jr. and bred him to that female, and he bred that same female to Dangerous Dan. Took them two and bred them together. Buddy Red was damn good, and then he made Omega Red. He was damn good. Grand champion. Man, that's why I say this right here just proved me something else. This is by looking at it. Like the Red Boy himself is gonna be in your top 3 royal families. Red Boy is his production level, the dogs that came off of him, production level, and the dogs that came off of them, production level, far exceeds a lot of pit bulls. You know, Red Boy was just a 1-2-timer, but he got Yellow John. We just looking at that one. Made Grand Champion Gaines Jr. You know, they made this dog. They made Buddy Red. I think the brother said he was a champion. Then that champion made another grand champion. That's why I was telling them boys, them Eli dogs. No disrespect to my Eli brothers out there. Big salute to you, man. You know, because I know how y'all roll. Y'all like them Knicks fans that won that championship beating old men. Them Knicks fans was beating old people up coming out the stadium wearing Spurs jerseys. That's how the Eli brothers is. You know, they roll deep. But I don't see champions coming off of them dogs and grand champions coming off of them dogs the way they coming off of that red boy dog. Now, when I look at that dog, STP Buck, he throwing them off as well. He throwing them off as well. But, Bolio himself, Bolio threw off some good stuff. But this red boy dog here, man, we don't know who the hell he really off of. But his production make you don't give a damn. And back in them days, them boys didn't care about no pedigrees and all type. They wanted, and you got to know what you was breeding and all that type of stuff. But they ain't care nothing about that shit. That boy wanted bulldogs. Now I heard something about through the grapevine, something about Chavis and Carolina Kennels. Carolina Kennels beat Chavis with something. I don't want to say the wrong dog, but one of his dogs beat Chavis dog. They had some type of disagreement about something. But if you had a lot of brothers in today's time that was breeding these families of termite dogs, breeding these termite stuff, or this stuff coming down off Dangerous Dan, heavy line bred and inbred stuff, you have another strain of that Jocko stuff that outside of the stuff that we already got that you can throw back into that red boy Jocko that be coming from a different family. Still the same family, but just the different dog, Dangerous Dan. You don't see Dangerous Dan as much as you see some of the other red boy Jocko dogs. But you can see it through termite. And if a brother was running a family of termite dogs, heavy inbred termite, line bred, but when you go to all the generations in these pedigrees, from the top to the bottom, it all lead back to termite. Every single one from top to bottom. You got to have a male and a female, termite or more Jocko dogs. And this Buddy Red that we're talking about, go to Omega Red, grand champion, like I said. They had a picture on the other one, Vance. Seems like I want to say I pulled out a picture last time, had a picture up there. I could be mistaken, but I thought it was a picture up there. It might be one of the other ones. Let's pull up Jackson's Hank. When my brother Mad Doctor want me to pull up. That's the dog that people say spun like a helicopter. But he's a full-timer on the shelf. Jackson's Hank coming off Mayfield's Duke. Mayfield Lightning, Mayfield's nigger dog on the on the top of the bottom, right here, of the top pedigree. Mayfield right there, Tudor's Jeff, Fitzwater's Goldie, Mayfield Lightning down there. Is this the same nigger dog that made Alligator? That's the same dog that made Alligator, right? Yep, right there. Plumber's Cleo. Black Heart Kennel says, should we care about paperwork? I think, brothers always cared about it as far as, at least in the 90s to the 2000s. They didn't care about it the way they care about it now. What I mean, like, nowadays you're pedigree driven. Back then, you want to have a pedigree and you want to know what your dog coming off of. But some people wrote their pedigrees out and wrote and sold your dog with a written pedigree. As long as you knew what that dog was coming off of, you knew how to breed them and go forward with your program. In today's time, it's more, brother, get it twisted when we say the pedigrees don't matter or this. Pedigrees matter as far as what your dog is coming off of. That's like saying who you coming off of don't matter. It's a family tree. You know what I'm saying? So it does matter, but the pedigrees don't do the work. What's in the pedigrees can be reason your dog is working the way he's working, but the paper itself don't do the work. And I know for a fact, I had dogs from Mr. Claude Puckett, and I'm only speaking for myself because I know there's a lot of brothers out there way older than me that's down in the chat, got me by many years, and I can't say they was thinking like me, but when I got them dogs from Mr. Puckett, I was on, let's go roll these motherfuckers. They coming off of so-and-so, but I was more pressed on rolling them through the pedigrees down. I can't even tell you who they was coming off of to this day. But when you see Mr. Claude Puckett's Dixie Belle bred a certain dogs. And if you know the Walk'em dogs, Walk'em CP that came from Mr. Claude Puckett. Or bred off his dogs, rather. So me myself personally, I didn't even care about the pedigrees the further and further you go back. But I knew about the champion fatty and paid attention to that. The dog that we had off that litter, fatty than litter, had, like I said before, we had 2 females off of champion fatty little mates. That was champion fatty little mates, 2 females off that litter. I got 2 males from Mr. Claude Puckett, a chocolate color male and an orange color male. Both of them was about 7, 8 months old when we got them. So the pedigrees matter, man. You want to care about the pedigrees, and I mean, especially in today's time, because a brother can sell you anything, man. Brother Vance say the pedigrees count if the dog bad. And I'm assuming, Vance, you're talking about bad the good way bad, like badass. That's what I'm assuming you're talking about. And I know a lot of brothers that don't even look at the pedigrees until they realize that that dog, I mean, they know what they off of, but they'll tell you they're not sending no pedigrees in, they're not doing none of that until they figure out that dog is worth doing anything far as registering them up with. And you can look at how a lot of these dogs bred, man. You could tell like how when you look at how the Yellow John dogs was bred, they was caring about pedigrees. They had to know, oh, I'm taking Yellow John to his daughter. I'm taking the daughter of Yellow John back to Yellow John again. I'm taking a daughter, a granddaughter of Yellow John back to Yellow John again. So they was worried about pedigrees, but they wasn't worried about them, if that makes sense. Because they kept track of them. But they was more worried about the dog themselves as far as, compared to how we do in modern day time. Now, I had a couple brothers on my show that gave me a lot of information about this Jackson Hank dog. Me, myself, personally, I don't really know a lot of information about Hank. I can't remember if that was Mr. Young that got on the show and was talking about Hank, or one of the other brothers that was talking about Hank. I can't remember who it was, but it was Mr. Jackson, kennel partner. Whoever was on my show, it was like either a kennel partner or a real good friend of Mr. Jackson's, and they was talking about the Hank dog. But me myself personally, I can't really give you the story. I never had no dogs directly off of Hank outside of the Jocko stuff. But if I'm looking at the pedigree, right, it may be too much of this particular blood. What I'm about to say. What I'm about to say. Now you got Hank's offspring, which is Jocko. Now before we move to that, we see the nigger dog in the background right here. Now it's gonna get to what I'm about to say. Now if we go to Jocko. Now, do you see Jocko bred in any alligator dogs, which would have been top and bottom of that Mayfield nigger dog? I don't see too many right here, but that don't mean they didn't do it. You know, that'd have been the nigger dog right here through the Jocko side or through the Hank side. And then the alligator stuff would have brought that same dog in on the bottom side if you breed Jocko to an alligator dog. Jackson's Hank. Let me read what it says. It said one of the all-time best producers. He won at least 4, champion Jocko 4, champion Argo 4-time, champion Cold Cat 3-time, champion Tiger 7-time, champion Toby 3-time, champion Apples 3-time. So Apples, Argo, and Jocko. I said it before. We got them same 3 dogs, which is little mate brothers and sisters, in the Walk'em stuff. You know, you don't really find a lot of breedings where you got Argo, Apples, and Jocko in that particular pedigree. So we got Argo, Jocko, and Apples in the Big John stuff. It says most of the above shows were not reported in the Sporting Dog Journal. But every dog man in the North and South Carolinas and Florida can tell you about these dogs. Are you listening? I just had to say it like that one time. Are you listening? North and the South Carolinas and Florida can tell you about these dogs. You know. And it's 48 more states, 49 more states, you know, or let me see, it's 3 right here. And it's about 51, 50, 51, 52, 51, give or take. So about 48 more states that they're not mentioning up here. So a lot of these dogs that they're talking about as champions and grand champions and stuff in this little list right here was campaigned in North and South Carolina and Florida. It goes back to my traveling comments when I was talking about traveling. Yellow One, what's going on? What's going on with your big dog? Let me see what the brother Mad Doctor say. To me, you will never know unless you salute. Salute Bullethead. DNA test your shit. Bruno supposed to be Bolio, Jocko, Rascal combined. Bruno DNA say 20% staff, 20% master, 20% Aussie. Damn, 20% Shepherd. Damn, boy. That's a hellified mix there. He's supposed to be Bolio and Jocko and Rascal. Had 20% Rhodesian Ridgeback and 19% Boxer. Hey, how about like you, Mad Doctor? Shit, damn. Hey, Mad Doctor, was you talking about this champion Hank or you talking about Burton champion Hank? Is that the same dog or is it a different dog? I'm going to pull up Burton's champion Hank. Grand champion Hank. That's a different dog, right? Yeah, that's a different dog there. Now I ain't sure which Hank we was talking about. Now that you say that, now that you brought that up, Mad Doctor, I ain't sure which Hank that the brother was on my channel talking about. I ain't sure if it was this one because it been so so long ago that we had that conversation. If it was this one or if it was Jackson's Hank, might have been this one, man. I ain't sure which one it was. It was one of them dogs named Hank. But Burton Hank, he was a 56 pounder. He looked like a big dog right there. Born in 1972. Shit, that was 7 years before I was born. So right now, Burton Hank would have been 54 years old. Look at his offspring real quick. Oh, Boy's Dirty Mary. So in order to get Dirty Mary, Hank must have bred to a Bolio female. Because Dirty Mary coming off a Bolio female. Mm. So Burton Hank gonna be in the foundation of them Boys dogs, and Jackson's Hank gonna be in the foundation of them Red Boy Jocko dogs. The name Hank resonates heavy in the pitbull game. See, Dirty Mary, that was, I told you she come off one of Bolio daughters, Red Baby. That's Burton's Hank. Let me click on this dog right here to see if this dog got any Super Nats boots in it. Oh, that's before his time. Man, Doctor, what's going on with you,
Hey,
brother?
how you doing, Herb?
Pretty good, man. I can't complain for the night. Can't complain, man.
Man, I can't. How the chat doing? How everybody doing? I can't hear. I can't hear. The presenter.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, man, when you said about the Burton's Hank and the Jackson's Hank, because I didn't really catch on to that. Was you talking about when you say check the Hank dog out? Was you talking about Jackson's Hank the first time?
No, because you going so hard on the Jackson Hank, then
Yeah.
you're showing
Okay.
all the unknowns until you got, like, so for instance, I'm sitting back watching. It was so many unknowns. So where
Yeah.
do those
Yeah.
dogs come from? Let's take it back to the Jocko Hank. I mean, Jackson Hank. The one that got the red boy shit popping. The red boy. The Jocko red boy.
Yeah.
So you talk so much about him, when you're showing them pedigree, he has so many unknowns.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But see, the dogs that I ran, they were Burton Hank's dog, like Tudor Daibo dog. So it's a totally difference.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's the West Coast when you're looking at Jimmy Little Boots and all that. Then you got Dirty Mary down in Florida, then you got Captain America, King Arthur,
I heard of Captain America, Kendall. I heard of Captain America.
you know. So when you go back, if you don't mind, If you don't mind, can you pull McBride's Champion Money? And you'll see what I'm talking about. The outpour, if you don't mind.
Oh no, McBride's.
McBride's Champion Money.
All right.
I probably had to get off to see the pedigree, and I can explain to you if it come up. Now let me get off and let me explain to you through the chat.
All right. All right.
Let me get off. Let me explain through the chat.
All right. All right. McBride's Champion Money. Trevor, what's going on with you, brother? What's going on? Yes, sir. We got the official in the house tonight, man. Mad Doctor. Salute to you, Mad Doctor. I appreciate you coming up, man, and bringing any dog information. You know? Yes, sir. Right now we're looking at McBride's Champion Money. You say I'm muffled? You say I'm muffled? You can't hardly hear me, Trevor? My mic meter showing. Let me make sure. Yeah, my mic meter showing. Yes, sir, man. How everything been going with your Big Trail? William Torres, how's it going tonight, my brother? Salute to you. Appreciate you dropping in tonight, man.
And now, hey, you good, Hurt?
Yeah, I'm
Mike
good.
1 2.
You can hear me?
I can hear you, but it's low. It's low as shit.
Oh, let me see something.
It's low as hell. I can hear you.
Yeah, let me go to the setting real quick and see about turning it up. But every time is it a little louder now?
Yep, it's getting better.
I turn the mic up some more, so
Yeah, you good now. You good now.
okay.
Now, don't you see that original bounty hunter?
On this McBride Money?
That's on the top. We just gonna look at the top.
Yep, I see it.
Original bounty hunter. Now, what that dog was called? That triple. What that dog was called?
Original bounty hunter Shorty.
All right, now, what his son in? What his son? What was Shorty? A champion, right?
Yep.
Now, what his son was?
Grand champion,
And
Triple
now,
J, street sweeper.
now go behind Shorty's and see what that was. That's Bam Bam, man.
No, that's original bounty hunters champion, Turk.
All right. Now, how many champions you see off that line?
That's 3 back to back right there, or 2 champions in the grand. 2 champions in the grand.
Now go behind Turk.
Okay, we got the champion again, Deucettes Bam Bam.
And then go behind Deucette Bam Bam.
Champion Bounce, I guess how they pronounce it. Bunces, New York.
All right then. So name that one. So how many champions go in that pedigree? An ex-grand champion. That's an ex-grand champion, right? Bunce, New York. Say ex-grand champion, right?
Yep.
That's an ex-grand champion. What did he produce? He produced Bam Bam champion, right?
Yep.
Go on down. And Bam Bam produced Turk, right?
Yep.
And Turk produced grand champion, right?
Turk produced champion Shorty.
Yeah. Champion. All right. Turk produced champion Shorty, and Shorty produced grand champion Sweet Sweeper, right?
Yep.
Skip a generation, and then we go down to champion Money, right?
Yep.
Not
Champion money.
yep.
Yep.
Yep. No, but go back to the ped though. I'm showing you the ped say they skip a generation. Not no champion coming out. Whoever bred them dogs.
Hey,
But
no,
whoever bred them dog, they got champion money. Now where the bottom side is? I can't see the bottom side.
on the very bottom of you got
But,
start with
hey, no. Excuse me too. Now there's a double bred street sweeper dog, right? Don't you see street sweeper right there? Street sweeper right there. Street sweeper bred to his daughter.
Yeah.
Then we skip it. Now we come down. Now what that female look like? I can't see it.
Which female?
What made money? That's that red boy shit. Now you see how that Hank work with that red boy shit? That's y'all stuff.
Yep.
Now that's y'all stuff. I don't know nothing about that.
Yep. Hey, now you say that you say the champion skipper ped. Now you right about that because right here got Bert, Bert is grand champion Hank.
Yeah.
It skipped one. It had the peak
one right. Yep. It skipped one right then.
Yep, and went to the champion New York though.
Grand champion, ex-grand champion.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yep. And then Bam Bam though, champion
Detroit,
Bam.
all this Detroit. Then he going on there. So the line, see, that's what my dogs came out. That what balls. This is top side.
Yeah.
All that New York shit. But then they bred with that red boy shit and they got champion money.
Yep. Hey, now look, Red Boy can take a little bit of claim in that champion money too now.
That's what I said.
Yeah. You can take a little bit of claim in that.
Because if you got Hank on top of Hank, cause Triple J street sweeper is a damn Hank dog. We already know that.
Yeah.
Came up with the ass line. But they took him to that Holland red boy shit. And made champion money. So I tell y'all, man, that Hank shit work with everything, bro. The dogs are 5-1. Now, courtesy of these dogs, they had the more boomerang in them. Really about her, when you say champion street sweeper, he had a 5-1 in them, bro. You know,
street sweeper right there.
And then that's street sweeper. You know. So that's all I want to tell y'all, bro. When y'all be talking about 5-1, everything I just showed you was Detroit created. The original bounty hunter, starting from Noonie. See, go back down to that pit where you see where they skipped that. When you gonna see Noonie name, his name Mr. Phillips. Go back to that pit when they bring the Hank off the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that right there.
Now, do you see Phillips?
Let's see. Yep, Phillips Cookie.
Yeah. Now that's Noonie dog. That's Noonie. Everybody know Noonie. Y'all don't know Noonie. He's a legendary deep. Now what he had? He had Hank and Garock dogs, didn't he?
Yep.
And our girl Sunday.
Hank. Yep. And Garock.
But see, y'all ain't realize you ain't seen that rascal up in there, dude. You don't see that rascal, that Tojo Jr. and all that shit. That's that Elon. Hank Elon. Do you bring that shit with that Hank Garock shit, bro? And I just showed y'all how many champions I just showed you. I showed you champion New York, champion Bam Bam, champion Turk, champion Shorty, and grand champion Whichcomb. Now I'm sure that's 6 goddamn champions, bro, with 2 skips in the generation.
But Hank ain't Eli, is it?
No, Hank is a goddamn O'Brien dog, like more Tudor style.
Yeah.
He go back to Tudor. Go back to it. You'll see more Tudor. O'Brien and Flo. Urson Flo. He's an Urson Flo and an Urson O'Brien dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now.
Yeah, they go back. He go way back to them Tudor dogs.
Yeah. You damn sure got a lot of champions back to back off of.
Who out top of that line of dog where you see champion money?
Champion Hank, and then he skipped one and he got a bunch of champions back to back after that.
Yeah, bro, you seen that though? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Now and then they skipped one and they got champion money. So I know the line's still alive, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
And so when people be talking about, all right, do Hank Dawg do this and do that, I'm just showing y'all what Hank Dawg do in Detroit, bro. The original Bounty Hunter and Doucette and Noonie, they put that shit together. That's what I had. You know, I never was shout out of for Mayday Dog. I have all kind of damn lines of dogs, but I just stole what I had, bro. I ain't give a fuck what a nigga had. I ain't give a fuck. I just like what I got.
yeah. I feel you on that, man.
And the only opportunity I missed in the game was I could have had bred to Bull, that grand champion Buck and Queen of Heart dog. I could have bred to him with Nicole. But like the guy, he was my number one man. Like he was my good dog man friend, and we were rivals. So that shit didn't mix.
Yeah,
We good friends and all that shit. We good together. We go to show together. But he want to kill me, I want to kill him. And we gonna get in the car and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like about. But shit, man, I'm just showing y'all a good line with Red Boy. Call out that Red Boy shit. Would that go back to that Cadillac, the Holland stuff?
yep. But it's only about a quarter of that red boy on the top side. Whatever this is on the bottom side, it's
No, that pure Red Boy.
okay.
Now I don't know. Check it out for me. See what they got in.
Got a little tombstone in the Ken Allen's Robert T. That's in the
Damn.
that's in the Keys meathead dog. Orphans Mabel. That's
So the mama kind of scatterbred. So what you saying? The mama was kind of scatterbred, right?
Yeah, she looked like she might be a scatter. Got the red boy in her. Got the grand champion snake.
Right.
Got,
Eli, you got to put the Eli in there.
Banjo, I see the banjo.
They got banjo in there too?
Yep, on the bottom side. Chorus banjo 2 times.
Yeah, he mixed up. He champion money mixed up pretty bad though. But you see what stabilized it on the top?
Oh yeah.
You see that hate shit. It stabilized all that mixed up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can you put a lot of
I tell you what now, it ain't as scattered as we said it is because it's got a lot of that Hank, this not Hank.
Not at the bottom.
The grand champion snake, single to the snake. I see that name in there quite a few times, and I see the banjo quite a few times. It ain't
so tell me what is single to the snake there. See what he go back to.
The how you pronounce it? The grunts or Crenshaw's oldest and Honey Bunch.
Oh, yeah, okay. He got
Bullet son and Eli.
Yeah, the Eli.
Mm-hmm. And Rascal down there too.
Mm-hmm. Damn. So like I said, the bottom side kind of mixed up, but like I was showing y'all, bro. Man, that's the stuff I ran, bro. Like I be telling everybody channel to pull their ped up, but they don't see the truth in the ped. Do you see the truth in it?
Shit, I see that motherfucker, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, I'm just asking the chat. Do y'all see the truth in that Hank shit? What I was running? Unfortunately, hey, I'm out the game in 2004, but y'all see that Hank shit running? That Detroit original shit, bro.
Yes,
if I can find some champion money, dog, whatever the meat mixed up at the bottom, I don't give a fuck. I would love to have one. And who started them, dog? Originally Bounty Hunter. Don't you see? I be preaching hard on Originally Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
And his shit go back to who? Doucette shit.
Mm-hmm.
And Noonie bred the dogs.
Yeah.
Kill Hank dogs with that Eli. Then they bred them to that's another line of dog. But what I was showing y'all is, man, you gotta stay confident in what you have, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all preach so much Red Boy, but see, I love to see a nigga talking Red Boy. I want you to talk any line but what I got. And I knew what my line was. I read the pen. And my dog showed me what he was. Not only that, his sister produced them type of animals. And so, like, bro, when you get any kind of line of dog, I'm telling you this, dog. I'm gonna give y'all the guard hard truth. They went up on that tent shit up here. They ain't like tent. They hated tent up here, bro.
Word.
They hated 10 for the simple fact you couldn't go to his yard and all that shit. Now they
Yeah,
fucked with the Yellow John dog. The only way Tank got in this motherfucker was through Mayday dog. That's the only way Tank got in through
okay,
Victor.
okay.
Man, in Detroit, I'm telling y'all, God help me the truth. They had Yellow John dog. Like man, I had a puppy then. You know, like shit, he was a puppy, but you know, like when he matured, yeah, you gonna catch me at 56. I took him up to 50 after he got 3 years old, but I could still take him to 56. They always try to dip me down to 54, but when I tell them meet me at 55, they were scared. Cause
Damn.
you know, cause shit, I ain't coming in at no 56. I'm coming at 55. You coming at 54? That's your fault.
Yep.
You know, and that kind of animal I had. What I just showed y'all on the pedigree. That's how my animal was, boss. You know, like you said, it was some OTCs. I never called my dog no champion. I call him a 6X winner.
Yeah. One of the fellas in the chat said, did you ever see Abraham do any dogs?
Man, I know the guy who bought Bull from Abraham, bro. I ain't never see Abraham.
Okay.
I know I met STP. I met STP at a match before though, when Black Pass beat Ram.
Damn.
You know, I seen Twin them at the party on the west side. You know, man, people was there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
$150 ticket. You know, you get in, nigga bragging, hooping and hollering. But when that money go down, it was East Side versus West. You know, East Side versus West. But everybody knew each other. It was a hobby to us. Cause in
Yeah.
that we were doing what we got to do. Oh shit, man, how much nigga? I ain't been no more than 5,000. I got 2,500. My cousin got 2,500. Now I'm bringing boss in at 5. Yeah, if you don't want to take the 5, we coming in at 2,500. We ain't never go to them 10,000. Eventually, my cousin graduated to that type of shit. But
Yeah.
then I got locked up in '99. I got back out, boss with 90 pounds. So I was frustrated. I just got out the game,
Yeah.
period.
Damn.
But I'm telling you, that line I just showed you, can you run it down to the chat, all them damn champions?
Oh yeah. We start back with we go back to Grand Champion Hank. We got Grand
No, we
Champion
go
Hank.
going back. And we already know here, Earth and Flow Tudor dog.
And they bred Grand Champion Hank, the champion Grook. How you pronounce that? Grooks?
Garrock.
Garock's champion Pinky.
Now see what Pinky is. See what Pinky is. Cause man, these Detroit dog, bro. I ain't mean to get you off your jock or
Oh no, I'm good. I'm
no,
good, big
bro.
dog. Shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. They ran Yellow John up here. They ran Yellow John. They ain't get 10 till they got Mayday dogs, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
That Pinky dog coming off of the Cavino's Teddy on top and bottom. Teddy must have been a pretty good dog because they got him inbred a little bit in the backside. Got him line bred rather.
So now you see the Cabino.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Brett, no, all right, now go ahead on, bro. Man, just show them a lesson. What I wish I can get back. I lost all that shit.
All right, we had Grand Champion Hank, and then we had Pete. Pete was the only one that wasn't the champion on record, as far as we can see right here.
He out there round for 80.
Yep. Then we went to the New York Bounce. Bounce is New York.
Yep,
The five-time winner. Yep, five-time winner, one-time loser.
He lost to that dog they be calling Luficer out in Ohio. When y'all be hearing that Luficer name, whatever that is back then, he lost to that dog.
Now the pedigree I'm reading right now is original Bounty Hunter's Turk. Now I'm reading the top side, but when you go on the bottom side in the 4th gen, you coming down off of Champion Holcomb's Josie and Champion
That's Boomerang.
Okay.
That's Boomerang.
And Champion Barry's Caleb is also in the bottom side.
When you get the champion, when you get the now look at it. You got Hank Eli on the top with Hank bred to Garock's our girl Sonny. And that's Maloney Toops. Now you come on down. Now you telling me he got that Boomerang Josie. Josie is Boomerang. He got that Kingfish in him. Look at Josie. Pooh Hall Red dog.
Yep. Boomerang.
Pooh Hall Red bred back to her son.
Yep.
Is I'm right?
Pooh Hall Red bred back to
her son.
Yep. That's Pooh Hole Red on the bottom side right here. Then her son, which is Holcomb's Bully Boots.
Right. Purdue Josie Webb, champion.
Champion Honey Bunch, champion Bully Bob, champion Bully Boots.
All that go back to Boomerang.
Yep, grand champion Boomerang, grand champion Miss Pooh Hall Red.
Boomerang.
Yep.
How can I lose with shit mixed up like that, bro? Then I go there changing Caleb when he got that stubby field buddy in it, and then what how fucked up it is with that Eli.
Stubby
Champion
Field
Caleb.
Grand champion Kingfish.
Now Kingfish Purdue grand champion Buddy.
Yep.
Now what that female say? Ain't she Eli? Brandy? Kingfish was bred to Brandy.
Yeah, King. Let me see. It's Eli Jr., Eli.
That's what I'm telling you. Eli.
Yeah, Kingfish is bred to Brandy right here. Yep. Yeah, I see that right there.
That's right, that's Eli.
And on the bottom side too. Yep.
And Kingfish bred back to his daughter.
Yep.
I guess it, you know. I'm looking at it.
Kingfish daughter right here. Was two half brothers right here on the top side.
Okay.
Buddy and little Diamond Little.
He line bred on that one.
Yeah.
But you go to that bottom, ain't nothing but Eli, ain't it?
Kingfish bred Eli Jr. son. Kingfish daughter bred Eli Jr. son. And the Clemens Brandy on the bottom. Clemens Brandy on the bottom too. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now you get deep down in there, you gonna see some Zebo and Bolio mixed up down with that spousal shit. Whatever that S said. With that grand champion, no, that's Lee Chris. You had to go to the bottom side of them dogs, the female.
Yeah.
To see that. You see how mixed up that shit was, PBK?
Yeah.
But people don't realize they had all Eli bitches in their pairs though.
That's an Eli dog there.
Which one?
Clemens Soap and Clemens Brandy, Eli dogs. Let me go to Mason's Peanuts.
They go back to Menifee. Everything Mason bred is all Menifee dogs.
Yeah. Menifee.
The Menifee dogs. See, Kobe just wasn't breeding dogs, okay?
Damn.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Don't you see that Menifee?
Yep, that whole pedigree was Menifee in the background.
I know it. The Menifee dog, not Kobe dog. The Menifee dogs. See, people don't understand that bullshit in the language of talking dogs.
Got a little bit of Kobe in this one.
You got a little bit. Man. All right. Pull up Russell's yak. Pull up Russell's yak. I'm gonna show you the whole 5-in-1. I'm gonna show you the Zebo. I'm gonna show you the art in there too. Now you already see the top got grand champion. It got grand champion Buddy. The top already got grand champion Buddy, champion Caleb. We got Boomerang through champion Josie, and we got all kind of Hank shit on the top. You know, through New York. So them 3 grand champions. We got Hank, Boomerang, and we got grand champion Buddy. Now go to Yak. Now go to Lee Chris. I mean, go. Man, his sibling bred it to Radar or some shit. Baz and Radar. Then you'll see it.
Baz, I seen the Radar name somewhere up here.
Yeah.
I don't see it now. I might be gotta go back a little further to Money Pedigree.
You seen that Baz and Radar?
I seen it. I see it right here.
They go.
Yep.
That's a Hank dog. But she got no read that. Let me see. I believe she got that Kingfish stubby field Buddy coming off top.
Yeah, that's in the 4th top, very top.
Stubby field. Now you come on down. You gonna go to Doc Mo. You see Doc Mo?
Doc Mo. Let's see.
He should be down at the bottom in the female.
Yep.
Now, see, read what Doc Moe is.
5-time winner, 1-time loser.
That's on the female, but what did Pez say?
Bunce is Blackie, which is off Zebo.
And
Bolio.
And then I tell you, both has a 5 check. Don't you see the Zebo?
Got some Eli in him. Yep.
Zebo and Eli. I told you, hurt. The Eli bitches are in the dogs, bro. The Eli bitches.
Yeah, it's definitely in there.
Hey, but you see a little tab of Bolio? That didn't even matter.
Zebo bred the Bolio daughter.
That's right. That's Buzz Priscilla. That Bun Priscilla. Now, when they put Bun Priscilla on, I don't know. Now, all that shit back there, that shit get kind of crazy. You might find some Maximilian back up in that motherfucker. I know this. But see, they go to 4th grand champion. Now you gotta go to Thiers or something. You're gonna see Thrifters grand. You're gonna see champion Thrifters, Bumpy. Then that's Art's son. So them dog had all that shit up in them with Eli bitches. All bred to Eli bitches, right, Hurt?
Yeah.
Mostly, except that little Bolio bitch slipped in. And whatever they done slipped in there.
Yep. And shit, you Jeep is coming down off of the Eli stuff. We talk about Honey Bunch and Bully Son and all them. Bully Son, rather.
They got Honey Bunch at the top with Rascal. You know, when they skip that litter.
Yeah.
You know. But I ain't bothering your time, is it, bro?
Oh, hell no, man. Shit. I'm loving it.
There's some shit new to you, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. I remember you was telling me about it last time, but you didn't get this deep into it, I don't think. But yeah, I like it, dog.
So let me take you with Hank. Take me to the West Coast with Lil Boots, producer. Take me to take me down south with Dirty Mary in Florida. Take me to the Northeast with Captain America. Take me to Detroit with this shit I'm showing y'all, bro. Midwest.
Lil Boots right here.
No, what I want to do is solidify my stamp. Did I just show you some badass Hank dogs in Detroit?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah. Yep.
I ain't say no old. Didn't you say Skipper Generation got champion money?
Mm-hmm.
Kingfish, I mean, a motherfucking grand championship, street sweeper. So I ain't got to lie about my damn dog, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was champion after champion after grand champion after champion.
And then now, they skipped, then made about 4 or 5 to TM champion. Then they skipped again and made champion money. You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's Bert and Hank.
Yeah, Bert and Hank, but you talking about Jackson Hank, though.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. But I didn't,
But I don't mean to cut you off, but you don't see no unknown shit up on his shit, do you?
What you said?
You don't see no unknown shit up on his shit, do you?
All
right, then. When you see unknown, we know, like I say, we know why the dog stolen a motherfucker. It always come. See, like I said, that's down south shit. Now go to Captain America. Go to Captain America Grand Champion King Arthur.
See if they got it up here.
Grand CAK King Arthur.
Okay, CAK.
Yeah, CAK. What they gonna be up under? CAK King Arthur. Grand Champion.
Hank Jr., Gina Blue, Joker.
You gotta type it in there. King Arthur off of Hank, Grand Champion. Ball Happy got a dog named Miss Champ. And then Miss Champ bred it to somebody got Ball Happy a good ass Hank dog. Man, there's all kind of shit. What my purpose is this. It's to solidify the dog that I had. I had Hank dogs, 5-1s. I wish I outcrossed. I bred Nicole the balls twice. I ain't getting none out of it. But every time I outcrossed, each one of them I got pups. I just liked it in my line. But everybody talking about Hank dog, they turn, they do that. They like they were turning the pedigrees I showed you a hearse.
Yeah.
I said, did you say like they were turning on the pedigrees
Oh,
I
oh
showed
no.
you?
If
Huh?
they was, they were still winning. I ain't sure if they were turning or not, but they were down still winning.
How many generations? Back to back, back to back, back to back.
Yep. Yep.
You bitch. You shut the fuck up, you bitch. You know I love you, nigga.
Hell yeah, that bitch was in
Hey,
there now.
you gotta be tough talking that shit to me, nigga.
Hey, when they was
Yeah,
talking about
what up?
when they talking about the Hank dog turning, which one was they talking about? The Jackson's Hank or the Burton's Hank?
No, you talking about Bernheim dog's turn.
Oh,
Shit, they say Jackson Hank dog was a stifle dog, a back end dog.
okay.
He didn't even brag about that.
Yeah, yeah. Damn. Yeah, that Burton Hank was producing some shit down off him now.
I'm just saying though, bro. When that shit hit Detroit, bro, I don't know what Dude said in written about. I don't know what they were doing with it. When I got a pup, my peds read all that. I threw the peds away, and I already knew everything in it. 'Cause I had the big ass red Richard Stratton book, so I knew the peds. When I seen the
Yeah.
Grand Champion Boomerang, I seen the Grand Champion Buddy, the Grand Champion Zebo, and Art. I said, "Damn, y'all got 5 Grand Champions, and y'all, I can't lose." And both of them were my dog was kind of like a black seal. Cause the sun hit there, they'll turn a different color. I ain't gonna tell
Yeah.
you no lie. They were blacker than a motherfucker, but then the sun hit there, they'll turn some kind of red like color. I don't know. But
Damn.
when I bring them together, all we got a large litter from Boston to Cole. The mother gonna come out all the way. You gonna have a few black, but you gonna have mostly brown dogs. I guess it came from the boomerang shit or whatever. You have a lot of brown puppies, some black puppies. You gonna always have one white puppy.
Mm.
I gave the white puppy to my cousin, and he went on win too. His name was Frank White, bred off an unknown ass Jeep dog. Though I be saying I know about the unknown shit.
Yeah. Damn.
You know. But
A lot of a lot of Eli back there too.
you said that what?
A lot of Eli was back there too.
But but but, but see, her they what they don't realize about them breeds. They put them males on top of them Eli bitch Brandy and Honey Bun. Brandy. Ain't Brandy supposed to be Eli's sister or some shit?
I'm not quite sure really, but
I ain't
let me
no
check
she
it
no
out.
Bully son daughter. Hell no, she can't be Bully son daughter.
Let me see real quick. Brandy.
But you look at Brenda, she probably came straight off Eli. They're putting that kingfish to that shit, bro.
Yeah, she's straight off Eli. Straight
That's
off
what I
Eli.
said. That's what I said. Then you look at Rascal, he coming off Honey Bunch, like you said, Honey Bunch to Rascal.
Mm-hmm.
So man, then you go down. With the boomerang, he ain't put. I don't know who Ed Crenshaw on the top, but he put so much goddamn pool hall red up in that bitch. You can't be nothing but boomerang.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw some kingfish in there. Champion, we're gonna throw a champion on the bottom side of you. Then we're gonna go to the bottom side of the bitch. She pure champion. She pure. What you call her? She that pure kingfish shit with the Zebo and the art in it. So I don't know how they were doing that breed, but like I'm saying, everybody, like see back in them days, it's like me and you was talking about, right? Don't you remember what we were talking about them YNs?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't stand them motherfuckers. But I got don't laugh, man. Don't laugh, man. Don't laugh, man. Man, bruh. No respect. No yes, sir. No, sir.
Yep. Yep.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
talking about, man, ain't no dog, man. Man, it's like, and then old people like I guess they in their 30s and 40s. Now y'all doing the young people shit, man. Y'all know better than that.
Mm-hmm.
But
You ain't lying
like,
about that. You ain't lying about that, bro.
but man, I get along with the YN shit. It's our
Oh yeah.
generation. People young, that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like we be talking about these old ass niggas in the dog
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Yeah.
but and Tonga ain't giving a fuck about it. He's moving on. What about that boy got him some black and tan? Don't be mad at him.
Who
And
that?
Tom Gunn got some black and tan puppies, man. Two of them.
Damn. Oh, damn. Damn.
And see, and that goes back to say, man, you never know what you're gonna get. Man, you gotta appreciate what you get, and hey, work with it.
Yep.
Do what me and Bullyhead do. We're gonna swab that mother. We're gonna find out what's in it. You ain't never swab none of your dogs?
No, I ain't swabbed none of the ones I got now. I'm thinking about go ahead and start doing my males and females like that though.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bruh. I went down, man. Bruno 2 years old, going on through. I mean, he'll be 3 next year. He a nice pet. No, he a very nice pet. But he'll do what I want him to do, but he not for that. But and I got sense enough not to do that to him. But the whole point of this, bro, you'll never know what you got. That's your baby daddy. You'll never know. Let me get DNA till you know it's not mine. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar. I mean, B.O.B. and on that song. Yeah, I ain't got tested, But man, you never know. You gotta check, man, cause you never know what. Lord no, who know what Kobe was? Who know what these people was doing back in the days?
Yeah, you right about that shit, bro. You right about that. Damn.
All right, no, some real shit, bro. Don't you remember that? When I was going, I don't know. I'm a little bit. I'm 54. I'm going on 55. So I ain't know I was 54. I thought I was 56. I had to wind back 2 years. See, that's how fucked up I'd be. Yeah. You laughing, nigga, but I ain't laughing. I'm 54. I thought I was 56. But that man, going back, bro, on reality.
Yeah.
And just like you said, bro. Man, you never know what the motherfucker was doing. Because the dog came from England and Irish. Where's the cherry in them? Now they got floppy ears. Where all that shit come from?
Yep.
Where's the standard of the breed? Oh, dogs don't like Kobe dogs no damn more.
Nope.
And Kobe dog supposed to be the standard of the breed. So what the fuck going on? Now you swallow that motherfucker. Man, that boy gave me a dog. I know, ain't like you say a YN, Lord have mercy, a YN. You could talk to him, don't know shit. I just wanted a puppy, bro. When I looked at the mother, I was, man, there's some basset hounds. Man, Chris, stop talking about my dog like that. I said, man, there's some damn basset hounds. There ain't no damn pitbull. You seen her mom? I said, yeah, they're your mama dog right there. I know what she is, but what the fuck they daddy? But I just wanted me a dog.
Yeah.
I got the dog. Now, see, kind of like you. I trained the dog to do the dog with house protection, personal protection, play with kids, but she was on command. In other words, she was on command. Now, and then I started, she hated the dog any goddamn. I'm gonna raise any dog to hit another damn dog. And so, dog got gone. But when we did tested Bruno, her brother, who looked like a pit bull, YN shit, like you said, YN shit.
Damn.
Motherfucker. 20% style, 20% master. He's so goddamn bloody. Nigga ain't nothing but goddamn you trim him up and fix him up to get him right to go somewhere. That mother ain't nothing but like about 27 pounds. 30 at the most.
Damn.
And then he got some Australian Shepherd, not a fur on him.
Damn.
Now he's smooth in the mother. Then he got some Rhodesian Ridgeback, all over 20%, except the boxer. He came in at 19%. I'm like, what kind of animal is this? Nah, bro. Y'all be laughing, man. Y'all know y'all.
Hey, shit. I always heard that shit, dog. Before I even knew who made it was, I heard that people be mixing hound dog with this shit.
No, bro. Well, I'm telling you, I'm not mad at Bruno.
Yeah.
I'm mad at the YN because you don't know.
Yeah.
What I knew. I just wanted a pet.
Yeah.
We just wanted pets. And what we thought they were, we knew they wasn't. Because the way they were looking, we just gave them a home, okay?
Yeah.
But goddamn, if I buy any dog from anybody, you're going to get swallowed.
I feel you, boy. That shit make you want to swallow shit. No, boy.
No, nigga, man, you ain't never walked through the hood, man. Hey, man, back in our day, man, mother kept on you, man. You don't know who your daddy is. You don't know who your daddy is. Your daddy this and that. They give you a daddy back in my day,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Damn.
But see, nowadays they don't give a fuck who their daddy is. Back in the day, I ain't care neither, man. Fuck you, man. I didn't know my mom got here and I'm here. But you know, but what I'm saying is this: reality, bro.
Yeah.
Reality is, man, we don't know what them old timers did. Then, you know, like, damn. Like I told you, bro,
Mm-hmm.
no fucking tent dogs were here before they started buying Mayday dogs, bro.
Damn.
Now, I'm gonna tell you about them Mayday dogs. They stuck on to them, but then through the '90s, maybe in the 2000s, yeah. I'm out the game 2004. My cousin then went on. Goldmouth went on, and Jimbo went on. I stayed. My dog was 90 pounds and I can't damn trim him down back to no goddamn 64. I ain't got to break number 8 pounds, put him at 56. I couldn't do that. And plus, I don't know, man. The doctor always told me he healthy. How the hell he healthy? He breathing like a goddamn. I can't walk my half the block. He breathing like he about to die.
Damn.
Then the call, no, I wasn't fucking with her never because she was lazy. You know, like you get a dog, something, but her bite. See, what people don't realize this, I realize this shit. I ain't never fight no bitches anyway. I ain't had time for that. You know, I had to concentrate on like when you get a once in a time athlete, you think like Pele. I watched Pele last night. You know, like Pele, the soccer player. Man, you gotta
Yeah.
go for the gusto, bro. You can't like you did with Sambo. I don't give a like you said. I don't give a what nobody say about Sambo. Mother, we was in the dirt in the mud together. We love each
Yeah.
other. Like
Yeah.
hey, nigga, red fur and grow, nigga. Hey, we kind of hey, there ain't no shame in picking up, which I never did. Cause
Yeah.
I ain't had
Yeah.
no need to.
Yeah.
But but going back, bro, what I'm trying to tell you is this, man. That shit, Nicole, you couldn't work her.
Damn.
Her mouth was so devastated. I mean, oh yeah, that's how I got the damn dog. You know, like my cousin Jimbo, we kennel partners. He went and found him some red noise, man, Bruno bitch. I know what the dog was. I'm like, damn, why you dogging the cold? You know, like, cause she was shy, like, kind of like this and that. And
Mm-hmm.
then he had the nerve to put Gigi on Nicole while she was pregnant. Then he gave me on Nicole, like, man, you know, you take care of pregnant. I like Gigi. I'm like, man, then the damn dog pregnant. How she gonna do this and that shit? We arguing about. So I take Nicole home. She whipped Frank White 2 time winner. She whipped J. Rue 2 time without a little man. But one day, that nigga was talking so much, I'll bring the little bit of Nicole down and tear her face off. And bro, she literally told that damn dog, mama, yeah, it was sad. Cause then the nigga gave the dog away. I went back home. And nigga, I told you. But I went uphill 10 pounds
Damn.
against my cousin, bro.
Damn.
Against my cousin, bro. You like my cousin? Yeah, you talking, man? I'll bring Nicole down and chew GG ass up. Peeled the whole skull back, bro. I mean, peeled it, just peeled it. But Nicole was dangerous. But I had an old ass Kobe bitch. I mean, she was like about 9 years old. When my puppy was like, she had no teeth in her mouth. When my puppy like 6 and 7, 8 months, I just let the old bitch out because she going out there and hit something on the yard, female. She hit all their asses. But when they
Damn.
start fighting them back, you know, I just like, y'all can't beat the old lady up. She already got y'all started. And when they started, all my female was started, but they were little. Like I ain't had time for that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like, but what I'm telling y'all, I found my dog in the newspaper. I stole what I had, bro. And I showed y'all what I had, bro. You talking about Grant? Y'all talking about that? You talking about Jocko? Oh, oh, Red Boy made Jocko. How the fuck Red Boy made Jocko? Oh, Red Boy Jocko, cause you put it on top of my bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, but see, but look at it, hurt. How many times they put that damn? How many times they put them damn meals on top of them Eli bitches? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You look through the pedigree of them dog I just showed you, bro. It's starting off with a goddamn Eli damn bitch. Honey Bunch. It don't get no better. How do it get
Yeah.
better than the Honey Bunch? You got Rascal. Who ever know what Crenshaw do with Rascal? Then, you can look at it. I'm not telling you, bro. Then
Yeah.
you talk about assassin them. You talking about them assassin dog? They don't even mention them. Where they at? Don't you see assassin down there somewhere?
This Burton's Hank dog I'm looking at right now.
He had a brother named Jesse. Look at his siblings. He had a brother named Jesse, a champion. How these dogs were turning ass dogs, bro?
Jesse. Burton's Jesse. Yep.
Yeah,
Bur-
Burn Jesse, he a champion.
Yep. Damn sure
That's his
is.
brother.
And he made a champion. Jesse Jr. Champion Jesse Jr.
Oh, he made a champion. I ain't know that now.
Yep. Champion Jesse Jr.
Right.
McCullum's Jesse Jr.
No. I believe he was Bruno. Ain't he Bruno?
Jesse dog is.
Yeah, he Bruno. Hank is a weird ass color ass dog. In his face, he weird. In his face, he weird.
Yeah, he
He
look
had
like he got a
another
full
dog.
crazy color.
Who that?
He look like he got a crazy color. Oh, Hank.
Yeah, he was a brown ass dog. That's where them brown puppies came from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where them brown puppies came from. But I like the black. I just liked the black dog because they would do set ran. I just liked the black dogs better. You know, I only bred both in the cold twice, and I got Cookie. Then when I bred both to his daughter, I got Iron Man, and then I was just fresh out. I was fresh out. My dog 90 pounds, and I'm like, man, what the fuck going on, bro? Man, it's fucking 1 year, bro. I had to sit down for 1 year, bro. I come out, my dog's 90 pounds, sad as a motherfucker. Nicole is my breeder. Chloe, get up in the yard now. Get from back there. Stop attacking people, Chloe. What's up, girl? You want to go to the store? They kicked me out the damn store. I told them to put ice on the ass. They got mad.
Damn.
The mother told me he gonna put ice on me. I said, nigga, I'm a nigga. I said, nigga, I'm a nigga. How you gonna put ice on me? Nigga, you can't put no ice on me. But my man, the call, she just wouldn't work. I had a lot of good females, but I ain't breed a lot. I don't put my effort into a ball, J. Rule. And I had a special cur. His name was Red. I want you to scratch back into him every time. When you go back home, your dog will be dead. He wasn't gonna lose. He might scratch, but he might not. He wasn't no money dog. I'm like, God damn, Red, what you gonna do today? I'm gonna kill this bitch, which he is gonna do. I was scared for him and Boss to get into it because I raised them together. But it seemed like Red was kind of jealous because you not scratching back, bro. Not every time. Yeah, I can't take them chances.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you bring your ass. I take my chance on. He stopped scratching, seeing your dog. He will kill everybody's dog, bro. He just kill. But I never let him go because of his mishap, you know. Oh, that's a set, man. Hank dogs are great, bro. Y'all go back to the other shit where it say unknown in down in North Carolina, you know. Man, I've been you know about Greenville?
Yeah.
Man, what you know about Clemson then? Between Clemson and Greenville.
Clemson?
Man, I was selling books on Clemson, bro. I AWOL on my crew, bro.
Damn.
I AWOL on my crew. Man, I had my money, man. But I love AWOL. When I find me somewhere I can sit and smoke and drink, I'm going to AWOL on my crew every fucking time. But I got the most books, except one little nigga ass nigga. But let me tell you this, bro. Clemson, man, the boss told me that we're not picking you up, CJ. I like, man, fuck y'all, man. And shit, I got the money. You always tell her that, but you do have it. I'm like, man, why don't come pick me up? No, you keep missing draw. All right, I'm gonna walk. Man, I got to walk in the state trooper pull me off.
Clemson about 3 hours for me.
Clemson about 3 hours from Greenville.
No, for me where I'm at right now, that's about 3 hours, about close to 3 hours for me.
So I got to pass you to go to Greenville.
Nah, Greenville will be on your like on the other side of South Carolina. I'm on the coast of South Carolina, by the ocean. Greenville is on the total. It take me 4 hours to get to Greenville.
Man,
Take me.
Clemson right now when you leave out of Georgia. Don't tell me no. Clemson right when you leave out of Georgia.
Yeah. Clemson is. Yep. Clemson. You
Yeah,
coming out of Georgia?
got them little ragged ass Paul going down to their university.
Yep. And you can go to Clemson. Oh yeah. Anytime you go to Georgia, you got to go through Clemson.
You ain't never been to the university.
Oh
shit, man, they got Paul about a mile from the goddamn university. But I was walking from the university, man, a trooper police pulled me over. And know what he told me? He said, son, I said, man, what's up, bro? He like, son, you know where you walking? I said, yeah, I'm walking to Greenville. He said, get in the car. I said, man, no. He said, get in the car, son. When he got in the car, he said, son, I'm glad I picked you up because you might not have made it home. I like, God damn, is that brutal? I ain't gonna go that brutal, bro. Like, okay, man, I am.
You was gonna walk from Clemson to Greenville?
I was going to because, all right. I was making a killing. I was selling magazine. I'm making a killing at fucking Clemson. I got people I go to their house, open their refrigerator, smoke their weed, drink their beer, and still go and make a killing. I'm gonna sell me 15 books.
Yeah.
I'm saying now, I know I'm gonna sell. Then I'm gonna get some cash for y'all. I'm gonna get some cash from you motherfuckers too. Then I'm gonna see it come back and just roam the whole goddamn university. I know everybody know me. I already been there.
You could have did it because that was only a 40-minute drive from Clemson to Clemson University, Greenville. So
well, goddamn, I got to walk a sheriff. I don't know who the fuck it was that. So you don't be walking out here this time of night. Who you
11 hour walk.
Well, I ain't gonna put about no 11-hour walk, man. The boss said he wasn't gonna come and pick me up, so fuck you, nigga. I got money in my bag. I hate the nigga
that shit, bro.
Man, the police picked me up, said, man, I ain't wanna walk. You know why he told me that? They would kill you down here, son. I like, okay, thank you for dropping me off at my hotel. Politely got up. South Carolina, I'm rough motherfucker, nigga.
Yeah, Clemson to Greenville.
Yeah, Clemson to Greenville. How about the walk? Clemson to Greenville. How you like them Hank dogs? You would never have one of them, would you?
Hey, I was about to ask you, do you know people that got them dogs line bred and inbred today's time?
The person who brought me in the game, the person that, hey, God, yeah, shit, that's my man. He good. Then they got he got pretty much what you call him. He got Mayday off of another damn dog, some other kind of damn dog off of Mayday. Don't nobody know. And he got the Mexican Eli mixed up with that Queen of Horror shit. That's what he's running now. And but for the Hank dogs, I had to get with Doucette's son and find out, cause that's the last dog I seen off originally about that Champion Money dog. When they said Champion Money, I'm like, okay, damn, that's the shit I used to run. My shit went off Turk though. My shit was all yak. He was a one-time winner.
Yes, sir.
It was still the same shit on the top, through that Bam Bam shit. But he had bred Lee Chris. When you seen Lee Chris. When you seen the Boomerang shit, those were my dogs off of. But but shit be real, bro, in the field, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I ain't mean, like I said, I ain't mean to break you up all like what I'm saying and shit. Cause I gotta roll me another blunt, and y'all get back to you, Jack. Cause like I said, we red Yellow John. Yeah, I ain't running no shit. Me and my cousin, we ain't running no shit. We got them Kobe dog. Well, we got that Kobe dog. And he bred the boss daughter. They ran that shit. They ran it, but man, sometimes you gotta be there for a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The nigga I'm running with, he went and got a Boozenbark dog. Boozenbark, that Black Eyed P, that mother so quiet, he wouldn't bark for shit. I'm telling you what Black Eyed P had. That motherfucker had a mouth extraordinary.
Hey, I heard some good shit about them Boozenbark. I heard some good shit about some of them Boozenbark dogs.
Man, them Boozenbark dog, bruh. Them motherfucker bite down so bad, bruh. I seen it with my own eyes. Like what I be telling y'all, bro, man. When I seen him in Nasty, man, I seen him in Nasty. What them other boys called Mill Busters? That's who dog on, and then STP. He said, son, don't be ashamed of your Hank dog. That's a Hank dog out there with black pads. But black pads is a bulldog. That's why he said he got Hank in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, all
Because
right.
of the
Now,
Dirty
don't be
Mary, because of the
ashamed.
Dirty Mary stuff.
That's right. That's right. He said, don't be ashamed of your Hank dog. I'm like, shit. I, as I see today, I had Hank on top. You just had through a bit. You know what I'm saying?
So,
So,
so if I get a heavy bread, Dirty Mary bitch, then it's gonna be heavy bread Hank.
nah, they bred the Hank out of it, putting shit on top of the Hank. They ain't want to see Hank in it.
Oh, okay. On
But,
top of
but
the
but
Dirty
the
Mary,
whole
you mean?
thing, no. But the whole thing, motherfucker, I'm here. I'm in this shit.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm in this bitch. You can't stop the soup that I done stirred up. Y'all put me in that bitch. Then what y'all got? Y'all loving it. So you can't take me out of. We'll breed Hank on top of Hank with that boil shit. You know how that boil shit, bro. You gonna see Hank in every boil. You gonna see Hank in every boil dog, bro. Through Dirty Mirror. You
oh,
got a Dirty Mirror dog, Hank dog.
yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
on
You
top
right
of
about
our
that.
red baby. I was on top of red baby. She did have my baby. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They like you
Shit.
breed a damn woman. They hey, it's mama's baby, but daddy's maybe. You know what? I know I put that in there. It's your baby, it's my baby. I put that in on top of that. We ain't going to merge on this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Hank
Yeah,
put that damn stamp on red baby with that boils. So when you see boils dog, you all gonna see Hank dogs.
yeah,
Not the way my Hank dog set up, cause my Hank dog was set up with Eli, Boomerang, Chapman Buddy, Zebo, and Art. See what I'm saying?
yeah. Them shits is bred up. We looking at the pages now. Them
You,
jokers
you
bred
seen it,
up.
didn't it, bro?
Yep.
You seen it. Like I
Yeah,
told you, I ain't
yeah.
got to lie
Shit.
about it. The only one you ain't put up with Art. Then I already know you'll find out all the that L shit. But man, you ain't, I ain't, like I'm saying, bro. Yeah, Brian Assassin, that's a Hank dog. Assassin, you know.
Yep.
We all at with them Jimmy Boots, man. West Coast was flooded that shit. Captain America really did this shit, and Do said, and really in the Bounty Hunter did. They damn, bro. Man, I can't say no shame on them paper. Everybody want to talk about a dog bad. New York was bad, wasn't
Oh yeah.
it?
Yep.
Hmm?
Hell
They want to
yeah.
talk about
Shit.
Mayday. They want to talk about Mayday. They want to talk about Mayday. Put them upside New York, New York. All that sibling produce it down and skip one, then bring a champion back out.
See, I ain't a big Mayday man. I ain't no big. I just start down fuck with the Mayday in modern day time. I wasn't really no Mayday fan back in the golden days.
The
I'm not
golden
really.
day, the golden day, Detroit can't get the motherfucker right until 2000 and some. They got them right in 2000 and some.
Damn.
Maybe Victor was selling them something else. I don't know. But we took who there was trouble. Goldmouth took trouble into there was sit on top of boss daughter. They took trouble into Stripes. Mayday son, man. Done deal, done deal.
Damn.
But, but it was a done deal, like the Kobe dog on top of my shit was kind of like. But see, that's what I hate about my KP because I'm putting your winning shit together. Let me put balls on top of your Kobe shit and put the bite into your talented shit. He put talent on and took the bite away. So I
Damn.
wasn't mad. The dog was talented. They had enough mouth. They had average mouth. Boss and Nicole, they had that. You seen the pedigree. Boss and Nicole had Eli. They looking to bite your ass, punch you up. And I'm talking on the bitch side. I ain't talking about the male side. I ain't talking about the grand champion side. I'm talking
Yeah.
about what the female wants. Straight Eli hoes. You know what Eli do? Bite. They
Mm-hmm.
wasn't dumb dogs. But like I said, bro. Man, I enjoyed talking to you, man. And I just had to show y'all that McBride champion money. Then we skip that generation, show you what my shit come off of. Yeah, you know. That's how my dogs were. The same shit y'all just showed y'all.
Right.
5-1, and I can't explain the 5-1 when me and her just broke down Grand Champion Hank. We broke down Grand Champion Boomerang. Then he broke Grand Champion Stubblefield Buddy at the end. But Grand Champion Stubblefield Buddy is at the bottom of that motherfucker and running to that art and Priscilla got a little bolio in it. When the bolio? Now, what would took my dog and bred to some bolio shit, a pure bolio? You think that shit would have stood out? No. You had the line breed so goddamn long to put bolio into that damn tight ass Hank and Eli. All that shit Eli and Hank, bro. All that shit Eli, every bit. Brandy, whatever her name is.
Clemens Brandy, yeah.
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 Then they running it back Like I said, hey, on that bottom side of that female, go to the that TH thing. You might see Grand Champion art right there. Thousand. Now what that go back to?
The radar dog.
Yeah. Baz and Radar. Go back in her shit. Go to that TH some shit. I can't see it.
She
I
got
hate it.
Stubblefield Buddy on the top. I'm in the fourth generation. Doc's Mo on the bottom in the fourth.
Yeah, going between Doc Mo. Go to the top. You're gonna see art. Go to the top or where that blue is right there, that purple, whatever it is. Go right there, mash there. You're gonna see art. Now what that is? That ain't art.
No, that's Zebo Brady Bolio daughter. On that one, Zebo Brady Bolio daughter. Let me go to
You got
let me check this dog here out, Red.
Red Caleb, he gonna go back to Maximilian shit.
Yeah. Let me see. Doc
One of them
Mo.
got ordered. One of them got ordered. I know it do. That's Mo.
Yeah, that's Mo right there.
That's Mo.
Let me
Go down below Mo.
Lee's Angel Baby.
Ain't no order in that. That shit go back to some damn some Mo Zebo and Heinzel shit or some shit. I forgot.
Yeah, Zebo and Maximilian and some Eli.
Yeah,
Maximilian and Eli.
Though I said it go back to Zebo shit way down there.
You see the
You see how that Zebo can balls?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be some art off Thrill Bumper.
Hazel and it's a little unknown on the bottom
Yep.
side.
I don't know what it is. They didn't put some shit stolen shit up in there, whatever they got. That's Eli. That's straight Eli, bitch. There.
Yeah. Kingfish.
That's straight Eli. Man, TH got the TH some shit.
Eli. That's Eli and that Buncey's Dicky. See what Holler and Squirt is. That's Crunchfield Art.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you got art in them, didn't
you? Art's son Thrift's Bumper.
Thrift Bumper, did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Now how many grand champions it is? You got Zebo a lot of time. You got Art that one time. You got Stubblefield Buddy a lot of time. You got Boomerang a lot of time. You got Hank on the goddamn top a lot of time. Did I tell you that 5-1s? How many Eli bitches hurt?
It's a bunch of Eli bitches in there. Yeah,
that's what I said.
Bunch of Eli bitches in there.
Yeah, they got some Maximilian in them too. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. That Red Caleb and all that shit. They got some Maximilian in them too. But man, I'm glad to share that with y'all. I'm glad somebody listened to the McBride champion money.
Mean Jolene is Kingfish bred to Eli bitches. On the bottom side.
Man, you're gonna see King on the bottom side, you're gonna see Kingfish and Eli with that art. with that art and that Zebo touch down at the bottom, at the very bottom. At the top, you're gonna see Hank, you're gonna see Boomerang, and you're gonna see Kingfish. The champion Stubby Field Buddy at the top, Stubby Field Buddy at the bottom. Stubby Field Buddy mixed with Hank and Boomerang on top. Stubby Field Buddy mixed with Grand Champion Art and Zebo on the bottom. That's how the breed is.
Mm-hmm.
They tighten up on the Kingfish, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we went to the bottom bitch, she was a Kingfish bitch. Don't you remember when we got down at the bottom? That Boomerang dog, and it had Kingfish at the bottom.
Yeah.
They tightened up on it. So I just want to get y'all, I ain't no let. I've been asking everybody to pull the dog. They, that shit. I'm glad to give it to you.
Yes, sir, man.
And let y'all know, them dogs is tutor and mental dogs.
So let me ask you this, right? You think it's better to cross, if you think you got a good line of dogs, you think it's better to cross into Eli bitches or Eli males? Or do it matter?
When I had balls, I was thinking about just taking bitches off each grand champion of breeding. Like I said, I missed the opportunity to breed into bull with Nicole. Nicole is boss too. She had the same pedigree as boss, like the same shit that you looking at. I want to take that back to time my Boomerang up. Like I said, me and homeboy, we so cool and shit, but he always thought I had trash, and I always thought he had trash. So we just go into each other and be right back together. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, shit. They match this shit up. See you in a month, nigga. I see you in a month, nigga. Like my family would,
Hey, appreciate the donation to the channel, Bang Mateo. Appreciate the $2 donation to the channel, bro.
Like I said,
good to see you in the chat tonight. Good to see you in the chat tonight, man.
But a lot of shit was moving so fast back then, bro. Man, like I said, shit was moving fast, bro. The shit was like it was a big ass hobby, but you gotta be serious about that hobby. Like nigga racing cars, you put money on this shit, so you gotta be serious about it. Other than that, you had to grind and then be serious about what you grinding for. And I was grinding for my dogs. It don't take them but 1 year of being locked up. You come back and your shit fucked. I'm like, shit, I can't correct it. So I never did. I never tried to. I never tried to breed. I had no Boston Nicole, but that breeding was just producing. They're producing game dogs, but they still getting shorter. And, and I got tired of that breeding anyway, because I never kept none of them. I never kept none of them.
Yeah.
So it's all about competition with me. I'll breed a dog, but the puppy, you can go elsewhere. I help y'all out with them motherfuckers. I ain't never sold no puppies. They give them away. I'm going to keep the one I want. Personally, I'm going to keep the one I want. But, the rest of them, y'all go family members and all that shit, bro. I just want to show y'all that line, bro. Like, y'all be up here talking about Red Boy and Jockos and all that shit, and shit ain't shit behind Hank, but he was a turning ass dog. But I don't see that in it. He was a turning ass. He turned. Yeah, I don't see that in him. I just don't see that. I got the West Coast locked up. I got the South and Northeast, and I just showed y'all that man Detroit been locked up with that shit.
Yeah.
And I wish I could find some now, but since I seen Money Bride, but Money Bride got that Red Boy mixed in him. Then he got a lot of other shit in him too, so I guess it worked.
Where Burton's Hank originated from?
I guess Dan Burton out in Oklahoma somewhere. I don't know about them old ass niggas. Them rust ass motherfuckers in the 80s. Hey, get out here, Chloe! Chloe! Get back down here! They're chasing a goddamn cat. Come here, Chloe! Leave that damn cat alone. Get your ass back down here. Somebody kidnapped your ass. Somebody paid $1,200 for you. $1,200 damn dog gone. You gonna be mad at me? I know I got to leave your house.
Yeah.
You let my $1,200 ass. You chasing the cat. Why you eating it? I ain't gonna do all that. No, some real shit, bro. No, some real shit, bro. There's a lie I just want to show y'all, man. Cause every time I ask somebody to bring it up, man, it like be bullshit. It be like what I be saying is bullshit. Y'all see the line?
Oh
If I
yeah.
knew how to get hold of that line right now, with some of them, with some of that damn New York shit in it, I won't give a fuck. Long as I got that Hank on top through that New York, I know what they're gonna be. And we
Hey,
just seen what it is.
hey man, Doctor, I'm gonna have to get you on the show, man, and we're gonna have to count up this back-to-back champions from Red Boy to them competing against the Hank stuff and that, because that's a lot of champions coming
Bullshit.
down off that shit right there, boy. I ain't gonna
Mm,
lie, that's a lot of champions coming down off old Bert and Hank.
Well, it is, but goddamn, that shit, you might skip one. No, Mayday ain't never skipped, though. Mayday ain't never skipped. None of it, what, Luke ain't, yeah, he had grand champion on top. Bern ain't produced no grand champion, but like, you got one ex grand champion. I believe two grand champions, and then the rest are just champions.
Well, yeah, I
But
mean, just some type of title. I mean, it ain't gotta be grands. It could be champions. You know.
you know, but like shit, like I believe it'll be a tough dude through his siblings and all that shit. I
Yeah,
believe it'll be a tough dude because you got dogs you don't know off Hank that are the champions, like little
yeah,
boots and all that shit.
yeah, yeah.
Assassin 2 and all that shit.
Hell
You
yeah.
know.
He ain't gonna lie to you, boy. They in there. They in that pedigree.
Well, shit. Well, I showed you from the Detroit pedigree. They in Detroit pedigree. I know for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
From when Noonan took Cookie and bred it and got New York. It was on then. Champion Bang Bang. Champion Bang Bang got a son called Champion Bang Bang Jr. He produced two champions, Champion Turk and Bang Bang Jr.
yeah,
And Bang Bang Jr. went to produce on fucking champions too. And Turk produced a grand. I mean, coming out Turk, he produced a grand champion. Shorty produced Shorty. Murder one, man. All them damn dogs, bro. Doucette and Original Bounty Hunter. Them old Detroit guys, man. Original Bounty Hunter, he helped her. He helped my cousin a lot because, of course, he had the daddy to my dog. His dog was named Yankee. That was Boss Daddy. But I ain't never, I ain't want so much about trust. I ain't never trusted nobody. I fucked up by getting to know people in the city, bro. That's the only way I fucked up in the city, getting to know people and party. If I stayed to
yeah,
myself, I had a yard now. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing against him. As a matter of fact, we match into each other. He's like, man, I don't believe your dog. They got you bring one of your best dogs. He brought a dog named Lefty. Picked his dog up in 45 minutes. I asked you, why you picking your dog up? And your dog fighting good. I'm like, shit, I want to see this. He like, man, every time I turn around and I'm watching my dog, your dog looking back at mine. I know it, motherfucker. I already knew what he gonna do.
yeah,
You could be, let me show you this, bro. It could be your scrap. I'm gonna pop your ass every time. And I don't give a fuck if it's your scrap. I'm letting my dog go. So he say, release it. My dog gone. I don't give a fuck. I'm meeting you every time.
yeah, yeah. Shit.
So if I see you slowing up, motherfucker, I know something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get out that corner like you want it. Be on the yard. But that's just that Hank shit I was talking to y'all, bro, man. Like I said, man. I wish I could roll me another one up and talk some other shit. But man, that's just my lifestyle in Detroit, bro. I seen it all, bro.
Yes, sir.
Shit. Ram put us on the map, bro. Tony Rogers, West Side Hoorah. Motherfucker, a lot of motherfuckers I ain't gonna even name their names, bro. But them the most notable people.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, the notable people, I can say they name the notables one, but the people I do know, man, shit, man, man, this shit real, bro. Yeah. Like I
Yeah.
said, the person that brought me in the game, man, I seen that damn dog bull, grand champion book and grand. I mean, you got 10. I'm like, you got. I wish I had bread to him because I know Queen Heart was a boomerang bitch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he would have put a little bit more boomerang into my shit. I ain't want all that grand champion buck shit up in there. It's gonna be more scattered with that, but who gives a fuck? I figured it'll tighten up the call with a little boomerang and all the other shit. It'll fix itself, you
Yes,
know.
sir. Yes, sir.
But other than that, man, take your time, PBK, man. I really appreciate this opportunity for you to bring up. The only thing I wanted somebody to do was bring McBride's champion money up. That's all I want somebody to do. You brought it up, and it took it skipped one generation to get to him, didn't it?
Yep. Yep.
But it took one generation to get to him, or one skill, and he there. I don't know what he produced. And I don't know what he produced. Man, I got you, man. Man, let me tell you this, bro. Archie. I'm gonna tell you this, Archie. I'm gonna tell you this. My last dog, 2004, was Iron Man. There was Boss in the cold, and that's Boss bred back to his daughter. I got Iron Man. By me being fresh out, you gotta grind and all this and that stuff. But as I'm conditioned Iron Man, he threw his hip out. Ask me, I bet no, but not no, that was before then. But before I threw his hip out, I get a dog to True Colors, Tony Rogers. We were going to jail. We were going to jail in Indiana. I don't know who jail is. I ain't know their name, but I remember we taking the dog to Indiana and we were going into jail. I'm like, all right now, let's go. What we going we going at 30, 31, 32. Iron Man was little. But my people came back and got the damn dog back, bro. My family want me to get the dog back. Then True Colors came around and whooped our ass with the damn dog. I wasn't there, bro. So a lot of shit be wicked in the game, bro. So if you in Indiana, I know about Indiana. I'm coming down there with Iron Man, but unfortunately, shit. Kennel partners and family, man, they get in your mix, you know. But other than that, man, take care of yourself, Archie. Yeah, much love, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Real shit. But like I said, PBK, man, I'm glad you pull up that McBride money. Let people know. Hey, like you said, I could pull up Graham Burton Hank. I just go through this damn list of dogs right here and shit. Them champions, that's RM, ain't it?
Hell yeah, shit. All them
I tell
champions up
you,
that mother.
though I say you just wanna just going back off of Hank. Yeah, he got RM coming down, down, down. Off of Brutus, whoever we skipped that Brutus damn dog. You know.
Hell yeah. Shit.
But New York got Rums, and he's the ex grand champion. So we'll be saying Hank Dog's turn. That's on y'all, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and roll me some weed up and find something else to do. Y'all hold it down, bro. I'm
Hey,
out.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming up. Appreciate you coming up tonight, bro.
Man, you
Appreciate you.
appreciate that shit. Everybody always say that, but then, yeah, I just be talking my shit like I've been talking the last few years, bro. This is what I believe in. I believe
Hey,
in what I had. I believe in what I had. I ain't give a fuck. I don't get it back. But if I can find it, I know what to do with it this time.
yes, sir, man. I'm gonna tally up them damn. I'm gonna go back and watch this video and tally up, get them names, and we're gonna do a little count up. See what that Hank doing compared to the damn Red Boy stuff. Far as the champions back to back to back, cause I ain't gonna lie, man. There's a lot of champions back to back, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
PBK, they just one line though.
Huh?
They just one line.
Yeah, that's just one line. Shit, we ain't even venture off to see how to know on another direction and see how how many champions it was or grand champions. So shit, that's just one line, like you said.
What I gave y'all was the Detroit line. The dog I had, off of Yak One. My dog and them came off the Yak One line with the Lee Crib. What we just showed when I just showed you them 5-1s.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what my dog come off of.
Man,
You know,
you gonna fuck around, mad dog. I'm gonna show you some Detroit damn Yellow John shit that the boys they had up there on the low.
man. No, what they had was brain the pain. I told you they corrected that Mayday shit in the 2000. I went in that shit after 2004. I ain't give a fuck. Man,
Yeah,
my cousin went on to have champions and all that shit. Man, I was fucking with bitches and didn't doing what I do. Like I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
after that loss with Iron Man, I was done with dogs. I ain't give a fuck about no dog. I still had boss in the car. I never breed them again. I ain't never trying to get them bred. They just saw on the chain, got old, and died.
Oh damn.
I'm like, fuck them. You don't like your
Yeah,
dog? No, hell no. You
yeah. I
know,
feel you on that.
no. I could have had been dedicated, but it hurted me so bad that my dog was 90 pounds at motherfucking 3 years old. Three times seven is what? He
21.
still won the game. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Man, he just went out the game, and when I got back, I couldn't shake him back to where he was, bro.
Damn.
You know, and doctor keeps saying he all right. I just couldn't see it. My uncle always talking about why you got him at 64, keep my dog 64 pounds year round. Because it wasn't shit for him, you know, going to a keeper, and then I can get him at 56. I put him at 58. You know, he was a big ass dog. I could stretch him to 55 on a hell of ass keep with, you know, like with hell of ass good food. But man, when I got out, man, the damn dog was 90 pounds, man.
Damn.
My dog ain't never been no 90 pounds in his fucking life.
Matter of fact,
Never.
I'm gonna do the show, Mad Dog, it's gonna be Hank versus Hank. That's what it's gonna be. Hank
Yeah,
versus
that
Hank.
sounds good. That sound good. Then now that sound good. Now you know I got my cousin Bullet here. Well, we catch it before you, but shit, let's do that, bro.
Yes, sir. Hank
I
versus
I
Hank.
told you I put it in the chat. Who you talking about? You know, 'cause all that unknown shit. I don't know about that unknown. I know about unknown. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, you know what did you? Ain't nobody trying to find a true out about no unknown because we already know about it. But when you put Burton Hank down, oh, this turn a helicopter ass dog. No, nigga, he produced, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He produced. You can't say shit about Dirty Mary. That mother put so many criminals out. Name they siblings what they done put out there. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
a hell of a
Yep.
task. It's a hell of a task.
Yep. Yep. And that's a whole other direction if we go the Dirty Mary direction. To see,
Same thing. And Hank on top of her. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just because she a bitch don't mean I ain't no Hank ass dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Hey, they like what your mama is. Hey, if your mama this and that shit, just cause nigga just cause somebody hump your mom, she still who she is, and you got some of that in you too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can't break away from your DNA, bro.
Yeah, you right about
You
that shit,
know?
though.
But man, I ain't gonna hold you up, hurt man. I had a good time, man. Hope everybody in the chat, man. Y'all know I love y'all, bro. I ain't been drinking, man. My damn heart attack thing went on 3 times about 2 weeks ago. So I've been smoothing it out. You know, like shit. I think living, I
Damn.
ain't trying to die dead, gave up no four loco. So, you know, hey man, man, I'm shout out to the people in the world, bro. You know, y'all
Yep.
keep y'all heads up and whatever y'all got, motherfucker, swallow that shit. Don't tell nobody you got some curry or whatever it is. Don't tell nobody. Just because it look like a pit. I got food too. You never know what the old people back in the days did. So the DNA test take you back like shit. I know I got white people in my blood, but I don't want to find out who they is because I go knock at your door. Like, nigga, you my cousin. Who? Yeah. Mother be surprised, bro. I'm knocking at your door. Nigga, you my white cousin. But, man, what the? Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, nigga, that's what the DNA said. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all
Yes,
boys
sir.
hold it down, man. I'm out this bitch.
Okay, bro. You have a good night too, dog.
Yep.
Yes, sir, man. We about to turn this thing in, man. I appreciate all the brothers rocking with us tonight, man. Bang Mateo, brother Vance holding it down, Archie Fuller. You know, everybody, man, that been tuned in. Legion Fury, what's going on, Legion Fury? I meant to speak to you earlier, brother, when I seen you in there, but we was talking, and I didn't get a chance to kick it to you, man. I appreciate you, Legion. Let me see some of the brothers that was up in here. Oh, Guy, what's up? I see you earlier, man. Appreciate you dropping in on us, Guy. You know, Showtime Kendall drop, Terrence Gouch. Appreciate you too, brother. Sean Collins. Let me see, man. Kyle Ward, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you tonight, man. Old Trevor, appreciate you dropping in. Trevor, man, and all y'all brothers, y'all stay safe out there, man. Y'all stay legal out there. Keep preserving the breed the way we preserve this breed. And that's what I'm gonna do that on probably my next live. I'm gonna go live sometime in the next couple days or whatever, and we're gonna do that Hank versus Hank. You know, because I was confused at the beginning when he told me to put up the Hank stuff. I was thinking about Jackson Hank, but he was talking about the Burton's Hank. So, and even if somebody listening to me now might try to steal out my idea, but they don't know where I'm gonna come with it, the way I'm gonna come with it. So, you know, everybody be unique or whatever and do their thing how they do their thing, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Keep doing your thing. It's your boy PBK9s giving it to you fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. Some gonna like it, man. Some ain't. It is what it is. And I'm out.